It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ Show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. It's Jason, call till you spaz. And he loves to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ Show.
Well, hello and welcome to a whole brand new school year. It is underway, y'all. Today is the first day of school. I know so many people are so excited, all ready to go. My wife was up all early today, getting all ready for her first day to go in there with those kids.
That's cute.
Yes, I know my son looked really pumped as well. So
my senior year, everyone was getting ready to go in, and they canceled the first day of school.
What?
Some joker called it a bomb threat. They didn't mess
Day
around.
one, huh?
Day one.
Wow.
I remember because we were all in the parking lot, and it was getting to that point where you're already halfway through first period.
Yeah.
And there's murmurs of talking. Are we going to get out of class the first day of school? And sure as crap.
You call him a joker. Most call him a saint.
Oh, people were pumped.
Kids are like, yes. First day's not happening? Sweet.
It was. There was so much confusion that they had to let the children go.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a mess.
It was a mess.
yeah, but you're just delaying the inevitable. And if there's any day that I want to go to school, the first day was the day that was kind of fun. They didn't do anything serious, and you just got to wear your new clothes and reconnect with friends.
Well, the first day is important if you get a teacher that doesn't do assigned seating, because that's where you get to sit by your crush.
Oh, yeah, the hot girls.
You got to. That was always, you got to
Go
get
for it, huh?
That's when you get to class.
Okay.
That's the only time I'd ever get to class early.
Trying to get by the hot girls.
Yeah.
Well, I know it's usually an effort to try to get kids to wake up in the morning. That's why we're bringing back our rude awakenings here. So if this week you want to wake your kid up in a rude fashion, we will actually be giving out some Disney water park passes. We got both Typhoon Lagoon and Blizzard Beach. Now, you can do it all kinds of different ways. My mom used to dump water on me.
Oh, my.
We've had people, I remember last year, I think somebody cranked up an electric guitar.
Yeah.
Went for it. You can do that.
I think one person put on a hockey mask and then put on a chainsaw.
That's good, too.
1 year.
That's a good rude awakening.
It's aggressive.
Yeah, pots and pans, that's pretty good as well. So what you need to do is you need to video that and then email it to us, and we're going to pick out at the end of the week 5 winners. So it'd be kind of a cool way to say, all right, yeah, we woke you up like a jerk, but at least you're going to a Disney water park and it's free. So that's what you get. Make the videos, send them to mail@kvjshow.com.
It's a fair trade around noon. Then the kid's going to be like, all right, we're cool now.
Yeah.
You're going to be mad till about noon as
Right.
the kid that gets woken up that way. But then you're going to be like, that's cool. I'm going to water park.
Question. They do have to provide a video to win said tickets?
Yes,
Okay.
video it. Yep. So
You can't just tell us the story of how cool it was.
You never
Yeah.
know if it's just audio. You could, oh my gosh, there's a zebra in the house. You would never know.
need the video, need the audio, need
If
all that
somebody
good
wakes
stuff.
their kid up with a zebra, I'm pretty much guaranteeing they're going to win.
We need video.
Yeah. Well, if the photos and video were any indication, Virginia tore it up and had a great time in Cleveland, Ohio. We didn't know. I mean, what are you going to do in Cleveland? I know they got the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but when it's not football season quite yet, what do you do with yourself? Well, Virginia, you look like you stayed pretty occupied.
I did. So my girlfriend that I went with, her boss was also there. And
Okay.
he used to live in Cleveland.
Right.
So this dude knows Cleveland inside and out. And he was on a one-man mission to make sure we saw everything good.
Okay.
And we did.
Okay.
I was so impressed with Cleveland. I loved
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I'd say they like their cocktails there.
Yeah, the bars were on point. They were just so varied and interesting. We went to old bars and new bars and
Okay.
did the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and saw the Christmas Story house
Right.
with the lamp in the window.
Yeah, they got that.
We went to a restaurant. It's like it was built in the early 1900s,
Okay.
and it's all hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
The whole restaurant is like just hot dogs and like 87 toppings you can put on your dog.
Hot dogs, toppings, and ghosts.
Yeah. old building, like charming, beautiful, like everything. The architecture of Cleveland,
Yeah.
I was impressed.
Yeah.
It's got charm.
It does, yeah. Well, those little Ohio towns might surprise you.
Yeah, everybody's always like, Cleveland, blah, blah, blah. But I'm like, wow, I could not agree more.
Now, did you make it to Logan, Ohio while you were there?
I did not.
Ah, now you're missing out.
Yeah, you're quite a ways away.
I didn't even know how to get to Logan, Ohio.
It's a trip. Yeah, 4 hours. You wouldn't want to deal with that.
Ooh, yeah, that's a little
It's a long
much.
time.
Yeah, that's my home.
Cleveland's right on the water.
It is, yeah. Mm-hmm. Lake Erie.
Erie.
Yep. Lake
was
Erie right up
nice.
there. Yeah, it is. It's a beautiful little place. Good to be there this time of year, though.
That's what they tell me.
Yeah.
Downtown had lots of green spaces, but they're like, yeah, not during the winter.
Right.
Just during the summer, there's like beautiful trees and parks, and I thought it was lovely.
How do you feel after falling off that tractor?
Not so great.
Yeah.
Man, I hit that butt bone again.
Yeah, I was going to say, you went pretty hard off that tractor.
I did.
I know. I wanted to see the whole video. We got the
That's all that there is.
ending.
My friend was accidentally recording as I fell off of it, right onto my butt. And then her boss promptly put me in an Uber and said, "It's time for you to go."
Oh, really? You got sent home?
I got sent home.
Even in Cleveland, huh?
He was right.
Yeah, okay.
What time was this at?
It was about 9.
Wow. You're kind of losing a step.
Maybe about 9:30.
Wow, okay.
It was a little early.
What time did you get going that day?
Well, I mean, 11 a.m.
Oh, okay, all right. So you've done a good 10 hours of damage.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
10 hours is a long
At
time.
the airport. I mean, it's like, I can't take off sober.
Right,
Duh.
exactly, yeah.
What a terrible idea.
So how did you do the other nights? Did you rage even half as hard? Did you continue to go for it, or did you really dial it back?
No, we went just as hard. We
You
went
did?
just as hard the other night. And we were up till like midnight on, would have been Friday night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you got started a little bit late then.
Yeah.
Okay.
How you feel today?
Okay.
Do you want breakfast? It's on the Bird.
No,
French toast sticks.
I ate a lot of food in Cleveland. Like, I really enjoyed myself, especially that
Okay.
hot dog restaurant.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure that
I
was
went
sexy.
nuts.
Yeah.
Drank all the Cleveland beers. I love to drink the local beers.
Right, yeah.
And have 17 of them.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, there's so many different varieties, right?
I gotta try them all.
You're not there that long.
It wouldn't be fair to the economy to not support.
Cleveland thanks you
You're welcome.
for your patronage.
My tailbone is like not thanking me, but it'll be okay.
I have a warm back brace you can wear if it's still sore.
Ooh. Why is it warm?
Well, it gets warm.
Oh, it's
plug
like
it
a
in.
heater.
Yeah, it's good. You'll like
I
it.
thought you meant maybe you were wearing it now and we could share.
No, I did not wear it while I had the lettuce disease. I swear.
So Virginia hurts her tailbone falling off a tractor at a bar in Cleveland, and Jbird himself is limping around a little bit after he hurt himself this weekend. Very dangerous for the KVJ show. Your injury was at a Home Depot, Jbird?
It was. I'm on the mend, though, so that's good.
Okay,
I'm in
good.
the healing process.
What happened?
I was grabbing a bag of those garden rocks. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like those pebbles. And it was heavy, and I didn't have a great grip.
I hope you weren't getting the cheap ones.
Well, there's different levels of rocks, and some. Yeah, I don't want to get into that right now.
We've talked about this before.
Okay.
Cheap rocks go where no one can see them. The good rocks go where people can see them. We know this. It was one of those pebble rocks, and it was heavy, but it had weak plastic as well. So I'm trying to get it, and halfway through, I realize I'm like, I think I'm about to drop this bag. And I dropped the bag right on my foot. And when it falls, the bag splits open, and there are pebbles everywhere at Home Depot.
It's time to run.
Yeah.
There was too much damage. I couldn't. If I would have ran,
It's time to go to Lowe's.
if I would have tried to run, I would have done the it slipped like a banana peel.
Honeyface, get the car. We're going to Ace Hardware.
Keep it cold, get the air on, get it moving. Yeah, you're right.
You know they do delivery, right? You don't have to do all this. Home Depot does this thing called home delivery. They'll bring it right to you.
I know, and it's real cheap, Kev.
It's not cheap.
But
look at the price you're paying.
The delivery's real cheap. Yeah, I wasn't going there for that much. It was a freak accident.
Yeah.
Why am I annoyed?
Yeah.
With you.
So happy she's back, right?
Yes. Look, the way the plastic was, it wasn't great plastic. Yes, I should have gotten a better bag. We're all at fault here. Me, my feet, my bitch-ass toes, Home Depot, the pebbles, all of it.
So the bag lands on your foot?
And rips open.
So you're injured and embarrassed?
Yes, and it exploded, and it was very public.
Please let there be security camera footage of this.
I tried cleaning it up.
Home Depot, we will pay cash money.
I was sweeping it with my hand.
Oh, I bet that was a great job you did.
I'm on my hands and knees trying to sweep it. Someone finally came up and said, "We got it, sir. Don't worry about it."
We got it.
They're like, we're going to be here till Tuesday if we let this guy clean it up.
You can't be a jerk, just break a bag and then walk out.
No.
You gotta make effort,
You
man.
got to own it. You got to try to participate.
I was trying to put the pebbles back in the bag and buy that bag. That wasn't working out. Only because the bag looked like a bear got in it.
Yeah, sometimes you got to count your losses.
Yeah, you got to find a new Home Depot.
I will say this, though. Rocks, damn, they are expensive. Good gosh.
Yeah, they're not cheap.
What up with that?
I don't know. I mean, they've been expensive for a minute because I put rocks around in my backyard maybe like 5 years ago, and I probably spent about $200-$300 on rocks. But I wanted the big, fat, pretty ones.
Yeah, you ain't doing no Dinosaur Garden. You ain't doing Alien Avenue. You're not doing Bigfoot Boulevard.
Putting in all the hard work.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're not doing the work.
No, I just did one area, but I did do fancy rocks.
Yeah. You said you did get one part of your inside of your house done, though, this weekend.
Oh, yeah. The bedroom is a full-on jungle. It's a Lego jungle.
Bow chicka bow wow.
So you got a jungle and then every little area. Oh, look at that Lego piece in a display. It's real fancy like.
Yep.
I know it makes no sense, but does Plant Bingo make sense? No.
It makes no sense. I mean, no more sense than Plant Bingo. Toys and lovemaking. This show is not about making sense.
But don't forget about that wild jungle in there.
You maybe took an L at the home improvement store, but you say you got a big W at the Goodwill. You did a little thrifting stuff and found a jacket for a great deal.
I did, man. My girlfriend wanted this jacket. It still had the tag on. I don't understand fashion. I don't know nothing about it. She goes, "Babe, it's only $20. We have to get this jacket." I'm like, all right, we get it. She buys it, looks it up. It's almost $600.
What?
Yeah. So those deals are still out there.
Wow.
You just got to go on the hunt. 600 bones.
Which Goodwill were you at?
We were somewhere in Lake Worth.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff in Lake Worth. There's a comic book store with toys there. A lot of good stuff.
Okay.
On Dixie Highway. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, there's even stuff on of Lake Avenue as well.
Okay. Just got to go find them deals. Well, if you got your ticket for the Powerball over the weekend, you didn't win. But if you didn't get your ticket, good news, because that jackpot is now up to $905 million. That's what you got for tonight's drawing with a $392 million cash payout. So it is getting up there to that $1 billion mark. Now, the one thing that I'm a little suspicious of, it just seems like the Powerball and Mega Millions have been hitting this kind of weird, almost like 6 to 8 month period that I've seemed to notice. It's great for them because it's all free marketing because everybody's talking about it. Not only does it look great on the billboards on the side of the highway, but then everybody's kind of out there and buying their tickets and you get a rush on it. And then it seems like, okay, it tapers off and you forget about the Powerball and the Mega Millions unless you're one of the diehard players. And then it kicks back up again or it goes rushing out to buy their tickets. And I was like, it just seemed like it started happening more frequently. And it was kind of in my head. So I looked it up and I'm like, okay, are we hitting more big jackpot winners? And the answer is absolutely. Since 2023, looking at jackpots over $800 million, there's been 17 of them since the year 2016, but it's really picked up. Between 2016 and 2022, there were only 4 jackpots of $800 million in nearly 7 years. And then starting in 2023, there have been 13 jackpots since then. So you basically have 13 in 3.5 years. Before, you only had 4 in 7. So,
wow.
I mean, is that can't be a coincidence. Obviously, I guess something has changed in the game somehow so that they get these bigger jackpots. And I assume that there was somewhere you can just look at the timing in 2022, 2023, they changed it. And this has to be to make the game a lot better.
I think they added more numbers.
Okay.
If I remember correctly, they went up higher, and somehow that makes it bigger jackpots.
Do you want the vision? Do you want to write it down?
I do.
I mean, it's...
I will go play tonight. We've been playing. Every time you come up with your vision, I made Panda go buy the tickets.
Oh, you did?
When I was going out of town because I didn't have time to stop.
Right.
So Panda bought your tickets from Wednesday, which were 44 and 35.
Write this number down right now. There's a 15 dancing on the top of Ralston's head.
Did any of his numbers hit?
No.
Okay.
Well, but that's why we gotta, once we get...
Look, nobody else hit either.
Exactly.
So maybe...
But he's not even hitting one, huh?
The good Lord's waiting for us to get it right. Look at Kevin's forehead.
I'm telling you right now, just keep writing these numbers down. When we have
keep looking at Kevin's forehead.
Yes, when we have 6 full numbers, that's when we know we have the full boat of numbers.
All right, I have 15.
Okay, good.
That's all you seeing?
No, the other ones you need to write down.
Oh, you want the other ones too?
Yeah, keep it.
So you had 34 last Monday.
Yes.
You had 44 and 35 on Wednesday.
Yes.
Did you play over the weekend when I was gone?
No, that's why it's there's a riping.
Well,
Okay,
none
then
of
we're
those
at
had hit,
4.
so I mean, I guess they're still good, right?
Yes.
We're at 4 numbers then.
Yes. Okay.
How many you need total?
5 plus the Powerball.
I know. The Powerball's too much right now. I can't think about that right now.
Maybe Denny's forehead has the Powerball.
No.
No, that was so certain. I'm so sorry, Denny's. Your forehead holds nothing.
He doesn't have it.
Yeah, I got to say, honestly, if that's what they did was increase the ball, it's kind of a genius move because it does put everything back into everybody's radar with the Mega Millions and Powerball. And I looked at the clip. It's roughly 8 months that you have a jackpot of $800 million or higher.
Wow.
That's how it's rotating now. So it wasn't in my head. It's legit, but it makes sense why it's doing it.
How high do we go with the numbers now? Do we know?
I think it's like in the 60s.
These are, I got to have these.
Let me check.
How can I crunch the numbers if I don't know the numbers?
It's true. Yeah,
I know it's high 50s at least.
High 50s?
Maybe into the 60s. Let me check.
We could be going wrong, huh? Yeah.
It's the lottery team we've constructed.
Yeah, no, it goes into the 60s.
Okay.
They picked 63.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
All right.
On Saturday, 63 came up.
There will be no 60s coming in this next one.
I like it.
There'll be. Do not play anything in the 60s.
The Powerball won't see its 60s, and neither will we.
Jbird's got a little idea for game night, Virginia. Would you be buying into a Connect 4 tournament?
Ooh, Connect 4 tournament, yeah.
Hear me out. You've got about 20 people entering the tournament. It's a $25 buy-in. Oof. And the winner, the sole winner of the tournament, takes the entire purse.
I love it.
And you can, that's one of those things where you could set up multiple tables all over the house, in the backyard, wherever, and you could have a tournament cooking with hors d'oeuvres and food and pizza. And you just keep going to the next round. Winner takes all. No one gets too badly hurt. You know, $20, $25 to buy in. You leave with a little extra cheddar as the winner. And, you have a good time.
What is that? 20 times 20.
Oh, we're not allowed to do math on this show, Virginia. You should know that.
You can make the buy-in whatever you want.
Yeah.
Well, you can do $5 buy-in.
Right.
But it's always fun to have a little bit of something to play for.
Yeah.
Bigger is better.
But I like it to where the runner-up doesn't even get something. Only the champion.
Just one.
The one person, last person standing, they walk out with the money.
Winner takes all.
Yeah.
Okay.
$400.
Would that be a fun game night with food? Maybe a keg or something, some drinks.
Yeah.
You
I
got
love
a good
it.
time.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, it would be good. It wouldn't cost that much money. You just got to get 10 Connect Four tournament or get 10 Connect Four things.
I got one.
Yeah, while everyone's playing, because you could play everyone at the same time, and each winner just goes to the next bracket.
Right. You know, you have to look at like how your skills diminish though as you drink. Certain games you definitely can't play after you've been drinking.
Amen.
Connect Four, I think you probably stay with it though. I mean, it's just 4, little checkers in a row, right?
You could even do it to where you had doubles, where you had 2 on a team, where you both wear the same shirt and you guys play it. You win and lose as a team. There's many options you could do here on Connect Four night. I don't know. I love it. I can't get anyone to play ping pong with me. So I figured maybe I'll just knock it down a step.
Well, did you buy a ping pong table?
I didn't buy it yet because nobody wants to play.
I told you I'd play.
You have told me you were going to do a dance contest with me. That was 4 years ago. You told me you were going to do a ping pong tournament with me. That was 5 years ago. You said you were going to do something dressed as a witch. Then you told me you're never putting green makeup on ever again. So I don't know, dog.
Well, I'm happy to play you in ping pong. We just on a table.
Oh man, I want her.
You can
bad.
fit one right here. Look.
There are things.
Good, yeah.
There are things in life I want bad.
Yeah.
And it's Virginia on the ping pong table. I want to eat her up for breakfast.
Well, I already ate you once, so bring it.
This is the dumbest brag ever. We were at Bradley's. We played 2 points. I was 9 buckets in.
Okay.
Of whatever I was drinking.
9 buckets of whatever.
Whatever,
huh?
which potion she gave me that day to make me all act crazy.
Oh, whatever. You had drunk to yourself that day.
I will admit I was part of the problem, but she did give me her own elixirs.
I cleaned that clock and there was an audience.
Kevin, we played 3 points.
I took all 3.
You won 2-1.
Well, right now, the majority vote is against the Connect Four tournament.
Really?
Yes, I know. I'm surprised by that. 55% of people said they would not be attending a Connect Four tournament.
Well, you don't have to go then.
Yeah, I guess not.
Is the buy-in too low? Like if you double the buy-in, then the winner walks away with $800.
Is it because they don't think it would be fun? You have your friends there. You're playing games. There's drinking. There's a little bit of gambling. Are people just against gambling?
Don't know what it is.
Is it Connect Four?
Yeah.
Do they hate me? What is going on here?
I don't know. We're swinging a little bit in the other direction, but yeah. I thought it'd be a home run. I thought it'd be an 80%.
I thought this is a grand slam chat room.
Thought so too. Apparently not. It's meeting some resistance
I thought I knew you.
just on the initial take. So who knows? Well, Virginia came in here a couple of weeks ago, and she had this vibration plate that she was going to start using to drain your lymphatic system. Is that the whole goal of what this thing was for, Virginia?
Yes.
Okay.
That's it, sir.
Okay. And how is your lymphatic system now after having this thing for several weeks?
Is it strong to quite strong?
Is it all drained?
I didn't take it with me to Cleveland.
Oh, okay. So you filled back up your lymphatic system while you were there?
Definitely.
Oh, okay.
With hot dogs and beer.
Yeah.
My limbs are probably so full of sludge.
Yeah, you get on that thing, you might jar something loose.
So how long had you been using it, and had you noticed any kind of changes, and how long has it been now that you've had this thing?
So I got it for my birthday, and I got it a couple weeks early. So I probably had it about 3 weeks.
Okay.
And I haven't noticed any difference yet.
Okay.
I asked my girlfriend this because she's the one that turned me on to it. And I said, hey, how long did it take before you really felt like you noticed a difference in how your body was processing, like, just puffiness? I feel like I'm always puffy.
Okay.
And she said it was about 5 months. And then she looked down one day and she was like, wow, I'm way less puffy.
Okay.
So
So that's what she's saying. So 5 months is when you can find
I
it.
got to be more consistent, too. I mean, I didn't have it when I was traveling.
Okay. So you're saying you're not doing the work.
I'm not doing the work, but I will get back on it tonight. Mm-hmm. Even with my butt injury.
Yeah.
I'll shake through it.
And what do you do while you're on it?
So sometimes I do squats.
Okay.
I'm going to get some little weights. I'm going to do like all my little weights with it.
Okay, there
Arms,
you go.
just curls.
You know what the goal is, though? To do the final scene, the crane kick from Karate Kid. If you're able to do that, then you know how to shake it.
That feels like a level 10 difficulty.
How bad do you want it?
Right now, I feel like I'm only at a level 2 difficulty. My injury has set me back a little.
How badass would that be, though? You do the crane kick and land it?
Yeah, right there on that vibration plate.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. Get Jbird going.
Oh, yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's meant to be jumped upon.
Okay, I thought they were. I was watching people doing exercises on it.
They do, but they keep their feet planted on it. Mm-hmm. I think if you jump up, catch air, and land on it, you might snap it in half.
Lucky for me, I land pretty soft.
Yeah. Yeah, there was an article in Self magazine of a writer that had tried it out for 1 month, doing 10 minutes 3 to 5 times a week. And they said it didn't produce noticeable weight loss, muscle definition, or body composition changes, but she did believe like she had reduced swelling and improved lymphatic flow.
Okay, that's all we're looking for, like a little less puffy.
Yeah, they said it's nothing that is revolutionary, and they recommend you definitely need to do some kind of exercise along with it, either squats, lunges, planks, something like that, but it does minimal, so it's not going to be one of those like, oh my gosh, I can't believe what's going on in my body.
I felt it big time in my man bosoms. Does it help reduce the bosom fat?
I don't think it does. I think it's more about the lymphatic drainage.
All right.
More than like booby size.
Okay. I'm just trying to learn.
Drain them boobs?
I've given up on them.
You're letting the boobs just go.
Well, I just try to find shirts that cover up my boobs in a good way.
That Manx, that men's Spanx.
No, that's why you can't buy shirts offline sometimes, because they give you a Humpty Dumpty looking body. All of a sudden, you've got bosoms, but now your stomach is shaped like a bell. It's a terrible look.
Egg shaped with boobies.
Yeah, it's a horrible look.
It's not good.
It's not good.
It's not good. Look, you're not single anymore, so you already got you a good woman.
You still got to look good, though. You got to try. You can't just throw the towel in.
I'm just glad you're not out there in the singles market shaped like an egg.
Yeah, it's true.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
This Dirt of the Day is brought to you by my favorite closet people, closetsbydesign.com. A guy broke into Kim Kardashian's $60 million mansion yesterday. Now, she's not living there right now, but I guess she has stuff there, and they are currently renovating the place. And so I guess people weren't watching it as closely as they should be, and maybe the doors weren't as secure as maybe they should be because it's currently undergoing major renovations. So this dude breaks in, is hanging out, taking stuff, takes a car that belonged to one of her staffers and starts joyriding around the neighborhood.
Kev, and it was crazy. It was all caught on camera by a film crew.
Well, good.
Was it?
Should be.
Give me a break, Virginia.
I don't think it's a setup. You think she would do that and then call the police? You can't set up a robbery and then call the police and not be arrested yourself.
I think there are things called the reality star police department where they know what's up. They're going to show their face.
Kim K would never.
So you think nobody actually stole the car?
Kevin, I think that this is a planted story. They need a little bit of shine and some attention. And how many times can you get robbed or... I don't know, a heist or something involves. How many times can this happen?
Well, so far, I think like 4.
Okay. I mean, you're the Kardashians. Do you not have security?
They have some weak sauce security.
They've got reality star security guards, meaning a camera crew.
I guess you're right. That Spider-Man movie is still dominating in the theaters. Did anybody see it yet in here?
No, I have not yet. No.
My panda really wants to go see it, so we're probably going to go see it this week. It pulled in another $145 million in just its second weekend, bringing the worldwide total on Spider-Man Brand New Day to $1.6 billion in just 10 days.
That's unreal.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You've also got that Odyssey. That one cracked $1.1 billion. And it has just been a great summer for the movies. This is Hollywood's biggest box office year since before the pandemic. So
it's crushing it, yeah.
Movies are back, y'all, in a big way. I watched this movie on Netflix called Ingrid Goes West with Aubrey Plaza. And it's a weird movie about a stalker. A crazy stalker chick.
Okay.
And Aubrey Plaza is in it. And then I just saw this morning, Aubrey Plaza is officially a mom.
Okay.
Welcoming her first child with her man, Christopher Abbott, who's an actor as well. She welcomed the baby girl during last week. So congratulations to her on her first time baby. And if you are in a really weird headspace, watch Ingrid Goes West, her new movie. It's very bizarre and very creepy.
Okay.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
How much time do you think you spend getting lunches ready? Do you have to do that, Virginia, or do you have your kids just go to school and get their lunch there?
Rocco gets school lunch because Magnolia insisted on bringing her lunch to school.
Okay.
And that was a nightmare of inconvenience that I did not want to repeat.
Yeah.
So in kindergarten with Rocco, we let him know, dude, you're a buy lunch at school kind of kid.
What's for lunch today? Does he know?
Great question. So he had a practice day on Friday, which I thought was brilliant. Like the kids could get picked up by the school bus, brought in for like half a day. They got to meet all their teachers and kind of go through their mini schedule. He's got 8 teachers now as a middle schooler. So he got to experience all that and then catch the bus home. And I'm sure they did tell them what lunch is for today.
Okay.
Hopefully they got
good.
A hot baked bun. That always sets the school year off right.
Or like a pizza.
Well, you got to go super sliced pizza. That should always be an option.
Okay. Yeah, they say for lunch, a lot of times students can choose chicken patty sandwiches, deep dish pizzas, salads, mac and cheese. That all sounds pretty good.
Beautiful.
Going to school today.
I know.
That won't be creepy at all.
It would be a lot easier to go ahead and have the kid buy the lunch or get it there because they say that on average, parents are spending 432 hours on meal planning and prep every single year. That's about 3 hours a week.
Yes, I can remember it being super stressful and just a step that was unnecessary because isn't a hot meal better than a cold sandwich?
I don't know. My mom would make me mayonnaise and tomato sandwiches, and I used to love that they would get kind of warm temperature. So by the time lunch came around, they were all soggy.
Okay.
And I don't know.
You liked it that way, huh?
I loved it that way. And then when I got older, I went from 2 sandwiches to 4.
Look at, whoa. He really moved on up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Then he's got a bit of a warning. He went to buy a little cookie treat for his 3-year-old son, Lachlan, and he did not realize just how much cream they have in this cookie. Have you seen the Keebler Fudgekins?
No.
Yes.
Yeah, he went. He's like, it just felt like they put a little too much cream in it.
What the hell's a fudgekin?
Sounds amazing.
Something that's not at all good for you.
I think what it is, it's the 2 cookies on the side, and then they got the cream in the middle, like you'd see in an Oreo, except it'd be the Keebler Elf as the cookie itself. And it's just crammed with a bunch of fudge.
So if the regular cookie wasn't getting you fat enough, this one helps really speed the process along.
Let's add more calories.
Yes. Right. It gets right to it. Just jumps right to that point. Yeah, you didn't realize how much fudge was in it when you bought them, Denny's?
Yeah, I have it up on KVJ TV so you can see a picture of it. But so we let Lachlan pick out whatever he wanted for snacks for the week, and that's what he picked out. I didn't even realize it was a double stuff till I got home. But when I opened it, if you look at the picture, look how much they put in the middle now.
Ooh, that's sexy, Denny.
I would actually say it's too much. When you bite it, it just shoots out the sides and the cookie cracks. I feel like it's triple stuffed.
One of us is very turned on by this.
Yeah.
And 2 of us are repulsed.
Now, man, this cookie's hanging out of its bathing suit.
That's too much fudge.
I mean, you gotta kind of go that way. I mean, I was a double stuffed kind of guy back in the day.
It's good to see you, Fat Kevin. Thank you for joining us.
I don't know if you can't put too much.
Fat
of that
Kevin
in there.
is dead.
No, he's not.
Yes, he
Then
is.
zombie Fat Kevin
He
needs the
still
show.
speaks through me.
Yeah.
He speaks on as a ghost.
You can never truly kill the spirit of a Fat Kevin.
It's a very large coffin, but he's dead.
Yeah.
I think those cookies look awesome.
Yeah, so I don't know if this is an endorsement for or against. We've kind of got combating feelings on the fudge cookie.
You gotta get a fudge cookie and complain there's too much fudge.
I don't eat cookies from the middle of the grocery store. Sorry.
Gosh, you're a cookie snob.
If I'm eating a cookie, it's from the bakery.
Man,
Fresh made.
I have made a career shopping in the middle of the grocery store.
Ugh.
I'm still standing.
If you got a packed lunch, what was the favorite item that your mom put in there for you, Bird?
I love the mayonnaise tomato sandwiches, and sometimes she would even throw in, if we had extra pizza, if you opened up and you had aluminum foil and it was kind of double stacked, you're like, oh, I got pizza, no way. That was a big deal. And of course, any kind of Cheeto or a chip mixed with some cookies.
My favorite was the old Twinkie, and I don't feel like it's aged as well. I don't know what it was. I feel like the Twinkie when I was a kid is better than the Twinkie you get today.
They changed the ingredients.
The Twinkie today sucks.
It doesn't feel
good.
the same. I used to love it. It was so soft and spongy, and the cream they had in that thing, that by far is my favorite
because
item.
it probably used to have like just basic ingredients.
Yeah.
Milk, cream, sugar, flour. Like it was probably whole ingredients that made the Twinkie. And now it's like processed crap and palm oil.
Well, you give me a Twinkie now and I need to drink 10 gallons of Kool-Aid just to get the dryness out of my throat.
Okay.
It dries you out.
Yeah, hasn't aged well.
No.
Fortunately, kids today don't know the joy of a great, fresh Twinkie.
And we see you, Mr. Twinkie. We know that you've changed, and that's why we don't buy you.
I'll tell you what I like. I like the oatmeal cookie, but they do it adult style now.
Right.
Where it's pretty
Bigger.
much, it's the size of a toddler's face.
More cream.
It's that,
Yeah, I don't get Denny's complaint. I'm always a more cream kind of guy. I'm not sure I'm feeling that.
Think fast, think fast. If you don't come in first, you might as well be last. Think fast.
Okay, it's a game to wake everybody up here on the first day of school. It's called Think Fast. Got to come up with some sensible answers. The fastest. We'll see who can do this the best between Virginia, Jbird, and Denny's over there.
And it really does set the tone for the entire week.
Yeah, actually the whole school year.
You win this game today, you win the week.
All right, simmer down, pressure guy.
Pressure guy. I'm hype guy.
I'm coming back off a bender. You're a little too enthusiastic right now.
She's got to ease into this.
I got to ease back into this. Catch me on Wednesday with that kind of attitude.
Don't fall for this, Denny. It's a hungover trick. She's usually very good after she goes on a bender.
This is our chance to strike right now.
Yes.
Okay, first thing I got for you here is tell me something found at the beach that starts with the letter J.
Jolly Ranchers.
Jellyfish.
I think we'll go jellyfish on that, yeah.
I was just thinking about Jolly Ranchers.
Yeah, I'm sure nobody's ever had Jolly Ranchers at the beach.
I bet they probably have once upon a time. Okay, next up. Give me a word you might yell at a sporting event that starts with the letter D.
Don't!
We tell we got a bunch of big sports fans here.
Did you say dolt?
I said
Don't.
That's not even a word.
I said don't. Like, don't run. Don't score. Don't go. Don't.
I guess somebody could yell that.
Or if you're going to have another drink, don't.
A defense is probably the top word that you might hear actually at a sporting event. I just want to hear what you non-sporty people would say. Duck and dolt.
So I don't get a point for that.
I don't know that I've ever heard of either one of those.
I yelled dunk.
I yelled dunk as well.
Oh, dunk. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dunk. Okay.
Like dunk.
All right.
I don't think he's accepting any of them.
Yeah, I don't think any of the answers were great.
Yeah, we'll move on from that one. Okay, this one, we should land on. Give me a children's toy that starts with the letter K.
Kite.
There you go. Yep. That definitely applies.
Gosh, I never see kites.
That's because they're dangerous, Denny's. They get in the electrical system. People shock themselves.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to be flying them last week or this week.
Look, I remember the song. I won't go into it, but FP&L did a very big jingle about flying kites into power lines. I learned it.
Wow, it stuck with you, huh?
I did.
I kind of want to hear it now.
Yeah.
You don't want to hear that. Hey, all you rappers, breakdancing's cool, but playing around a substation makes you a fool. Now, I'm not giving you no jive. You could get hurt from a line that's live, a message that could stop you dead in your tracks. So if you know what's good for you, get back. I said, get back.
Wow, I did make an impression. You got the whole thing down.
You got to bring that back.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, give me a household chore that starts with the letter V.
Vacuum.
Oh, Denny's, yes, it is.
He's got a new vacuum, so it's
Look
fresh.
at you.
Sounds like you're bragging.
It is. I bought a plug-in one. I always buy those cordless ones, but you get maybe 2 years out of it, and then it starts sucking. Not in the good way.
Only the corded ones last.
I've gone back.
Okay, we got a three-way tie. Everybody's got 1 point here.
Wow.
Think fast. All right, next up, give me a reason to call 911 that starts with the letter B.
Please.
What'd you say, Virginia?
Burglary.
Burglary. Okay, Bird.
I said bloodbath.
Blood. I think Virginia might have been starting with that earlier. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. With burglary.
It's hard to say,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
but
Yeah.
You've been burgled.
Yeah. Do you ever, when you're a cop, you get the call, do you ever just look down, it just says bloodbath?
I think that could be.
We need police stat.
That could apply.
Okay, how about this? Something you hang on a wall that starts with the letter P.
Painting.
picture.
Oh, Denny's.
Oh.
Savage.
He is.
Savagely fast.
Well, he paints.
Yeah.
His walls are covered with his own artwork, and it's beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you for noticing.
Okay, next up. Give me a type of bean that starts with the letter L.
No.
What'd you say?
Lentil.
I think everyone
I
heard you
said
say
Lima,
Yeah.
but you couldn't hear me because somebody yells loud.
Oh, my bad that I bring intensity to the game. I apologize. I'm sorry.
Everyone else is muted.
Well, we wish you were.
Never.
All right, I guess that works. It's tied. Everybody's got 2.
So I got that one?
Yeah.
You did.
Ooh, good.
I couldn't hear anything else.
You had to take it.
Mental with lentil, baby.
Okay, how about this one? A sport that is played with a ball that starts with the letter C.
Cricket.
No.
Cricket is played with a
Is
ball.
it? Oh, gosh.
Virginia gets the win.
No. Just like that, Evil wins a game.
This is our chance.
I beat you after a bender.
And you're not even wearing your witch's uniform. You're wearing your sweet outfit. Like you're all nice.
Don't let it fool you.
That's it. It's a mirage.
This is how I trick men. I wear this school teacher looking outfit, and then I snipe you.
You're like the werewolf in the grandma fable.
I know, Virginia, many, many years ago, you signed up to be a mentor with Big Brothers Big Sisters.
I did. So, yeah, before I had kids, before Magnolia, I got my little when she was 11.
Okay.
And now she's in her 30s.
Wow. Okay.
And we're still in touch. We still talk every Christmas, every
cool.
holiday throughout the year.
Okay. And it was rewarding for you. And you were in your 20s when you got involved, right?
I was. I must have been like 26, 27. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I got somebody here that signed up to be a mentor like you had, Big Brothers Big Sisters. And this person actually grew up without a dad. And so that's why they wanted to be there for somebody else.
I love that. Break the cycle of pain.
Mm-hmm. So they paired him with this 11-year-old whose father is a complete loser. His mom's doing everything on her own. And so I started spending time with the son, and I would see her a good bit as well. Well, next thing I know, one thing leads to another, and the mom and I are kind of together now.
What?
Yes, I guess he started a relationship with the mom.
He mentored real hard.
Yeah. He said, now this whole thing's gotten a lot more complicated than I really signed up for, and I got in too deep before I realized where I was. It's not just me taking the kid to play basketball anymore. It's dinner, it's family outings, and now they all want to go to Disney, and somehow I'm paying for everybody. And then the kid hit me up with the other day saying, hey, do you mind if I call you Dad? And I'm sitting there thinking, wow, okay, this program's called Big Brothers, not Big Dads. So I just maybe stepped in it. Now, the worst part is I don't know if I want to keep dating this mom, but if I break up with her now, I'm another father figure walking out on this kid.
Dude, you went in there to mentor somebody and you blew up the whole house.
Dude.
You're there to mentor, not throw a grenade in the family.
What have you done?
I think when the kid said, can I call you Dad, it kind of woke him up, and he's like, oh, wait a minute. Like, this is going in a different direction than what I had intended. He said, I signed up to help a kid who didn't have a dad. I didn't think I'd accidentally become one.
Okay, rule number 1 of mentoring, do not sleep with parent. God, he's writing these rules down here.
Come on, man.
How long has this been going on?
Since day 1.
Did he start sleeping with the mom, like right when he met the kid?
It sounds like he did not waste any time.
It's been over a year. He didn't say how long with the mom. I think it was several months in. But she was just always kind of there when he'd pick up the kid, and then she would kind of tag along for some stuff, and then it just kind of one thing led to the next, and he would start hanging out with the mom a little bit, and then they started hooking up, and now it's almost like they're doing family gatherings, and he's like, whoa, wait a minute, the kid wants to call me Dad, and here they're talking about going to Disney, and I just jumped into a full family situation. This guy's about your age when you started mentoring. That's why I was asking, because he's like 20s, mid-20s, same age, and she's a little bit older. And so here he is like, whoa, I was not ready for this. They
specifically tell you, because I went through the whole thing. Like when you first start with Big Brothers, Big Sisters, you're supposed to do fun things, activities. You're not supposed to spend a lot of money. You're not supposed to take this child out and about in the world and do trips and vacations like Disney.
He hasn't yet. And I think this is where the mom is now seeing the lines as like, okay, this isn't a mentorship anymore. This is a relationship, and we're kind of a mini family.
Oh, and make no mistakes about it. He was having fun. He was doing things that was fun.
If I was him, first of all, I wouldn't have put myself in this situation, but here we are. He needs to go back to Big Brothers, Big Sisters and tell them what happened and own up to his mistake in all of this. And make sure that if he breaks up with that kid and that mom, that they have a replacement for him, that person will still be there, so this child doesn't think that he's got nobody to count on. You've blown this.
He has blown it.
Oh my God.
He has really stepped in it.
Dude, keep it together.
Yeah. Young dude, I think, got caught up in the emotion, and it just, now he's kind of woken up and like, oh my gosh, what have I done?
You're calling it emotion. Is that what he got caught up in? Emotion?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Anna in the chat said, you know what, dude? You got to be a good man. Just tell him the truth. Smashing your mom has been fun, but I got to go. Stay up, big dog. I don't know if that's the talk you want to have, but
I don't think that's the way it's supposed to be.
That's how mentoring works.
Wow.
When you go in there, bang the mom, and then tell the kid.
Yeah,
that's not how it works.
To me, I think you need to level with this mom. You need to say, hey, look, this is going down a path that we shouldn't, and this is too much too soon. I wanted to be there for your son, but I am not ready for this serious of a relationship.
I hear you. You want a glass of wine? Let's talk about it.
Yeah. To me, I'd see if maybe you can try to undo some of the damage, but you may be in too deep. I don't know.
Yeah, mentoring might not be your thing.
You've got to roll it back if that's possible with her, and still try to maintain the relationship with the boy. But I just don't see how that's going to happen.
If this guy sticks around, he's definitely going to keep hitting it with the mom. You know that he is. This is going to keep going on and on. He's going to keep leading. This is going to end disastrous, by the way. If he doesn't get this taken care of now, and he continues. And you know when people say, I'm ending it. You're ending it. When's the last time you slept with that person? Yesterday. Well, you're not ending it. Right. You're keeping it going.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're asking the question right now. Who do you blame more, the mentor or the mom? Mentor is mid-20s. Mom, I think she's around 32, 33 from what I could gather.
All right. That's not a big, huge age gap.
It's not huge, about like 8 years.
I blame the mentor's there to do a job on a professional level. You don't go in there and wreck a family as a mentor.
When this family's already struggling, so you came in and you took advantage of the bad situation they were in.
I'm voting mentor gets the higher blame on this one.
Okay. Right now, it is the mentor. Oh, it's back and forth. It's about a 50-50 right now.
Look, but there were some mistakes made on both sides here. The only innocent one's the kid.
Here you are. Okay, well, we'll see what he can do to hopefully mend the situation, but you definitely need to act fast because this is spiraling out of control in a very fast way. Good luck.
Good luck. And just don't sleep with the mom.
Keep it in your pants, dude.
Dude.
You know, sometimes love, Virginia.
It's love.
This ain't love.
This
is not love. He's already thinking about dipping out.
Virginia saw something over the weekend, and now she wants to build a bunker, which I don't know how that's going to work in Florida, but that's just where she is. What is it you saw that has you so freaked out? Why do you think you need a bunker now, Virginia?
Well, I was watching this movie on the airplane, which wasn't a great idea now in retrospect. And it was all about like the possible end of the world.
Not good content to watch on an airplane.
It was not good content to watch on an airplane. It was the new movie with Julia Roberts.
Okay.
The world as world as we know it.
Leave the world behind.
Leave the world behind. That's it.
Yes. Okay.
Leave the world behind. And in it, it's like it's how other countries would end the U.S. If it went to like the end of the world for all of us. What would happen?
Okay.
And it's kind of horrifying if you're like me and super paranoid. And then I'm on an airplane and there's like airplanes crashing in the movie. And I'm like, oh my God, am I going to die? Is this God sending me a signal to prepare me for death? It was pretty stupid to watch. In the future, comedies only in flight.
So do you think like it was an accurate representation of what could be happening, and you think that you now need to be proactive and get yourself a bunker so that you're ready for this?
I'm asking you because you know about stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get into it.
Could it go down like this? Is this how it would go down?
Yeah, Kevin.
I need you to watch this movie and tell me how realistic this thing is because I can't stop thinking about it.
Is the Julia Roberts movie, is it real, Kevin?
That's my question. Is this real or is this cake?
Well, I think it lends into things that could happen and then makes it over dramatized, which is typically what a movie's going to do. Yeah, the concept of a systemic cyber attack, blacking out a bunch of mass communications, GPS failures, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that could definitely help. Infrastructural collapse.
See,
it's realistic. I mean, it could definitely happen. That's what we're fighting against every single day.
See, you did a great job selling the movie. When Virginia was talking, I didn't want to see that piece of crap.
Now you're in. In.
You're terrible at selling movies.
I think you should watch it. Listen to Kevin, not me.
I like Virginia's crappy movie reviews.
Well, I'm over here shook, and I'm not really great at verbalizing, and I don't want to also do spoilers. If you're going to go see it, I don't want to ruin parts of it by telling you what's going to happen, because I didn't know anything about this movie. When I clicked it on, I'm like, oh, I love Julia Roberts.
It is tough to do a movie review without trying to do spoilers.
Right. Well, they took what was a worst case type of scenario, and then it devolves into mass civil chaos.
Right.
And so they're saying that the devolvement into mass civil chaos may have been a little bit overblown, that it wouldn't likely get to that level. But yeah, I mean, it could be problematic.
Because your boy not only wants a bunker, but I want a tunnel. I want a bunker that goes into a tunnel that leads right into my kitchen.
I mean, watching a movie like this, you start to, in your head, draw out the blueprint plans for a bunker.
I just want a bunker and a tunnel because I think it's badass.
Right.
Who would not want a tunnel?
The bunker in this movie is pretty incredible.
Who made it and how? Because I hear that there are a lot of celebrities that are actually doing this, and they're like, what do they know that we don't know, that all these celebrities want to get these bunkers? And they say a lot of times they start at about $1 million. So of course it's only just the super wealthy. And then once you get a bunker, okay, what is that doing? You have to then live underground forever? Or what happens?
Great question.
I have a buddy who's been working on a bunker, I want to say for 10 years now.
Wow.
He thought it's all been going down. He's been taking his time with it. And it's pretty nice. He's got supplies down there. If it all goes down, he is ready for it to go down. Now, he might be on, I would call, the extreme side.
Are you invited to go in his bunker if it goes down?
I don't think anybody is. I think it's one of those things where he's going to go, I tried to warn you all. I tried to tell you that this is going to go down, and none of you listens to me. Now I've got my bunker. If I let you in, I got to let the whole neighborhood in. Then they eat my supplies. What about my supplies?
Well, then how long does that realistically last you? And then what do you do after that? You're just out in the world like it's The Walking Dead,
right?
And you're trying to survive.
That was why this movie freaked me out so bad, because even if you have a bunker, okay, what next?
Well, I think you have to probably wait a certain amount of time before you leave your bunker, because you don't know what is still radioactive. You don't know what's going to kill you when you go out there. So it's a guessing game and it's a gamble. And you'd have to do research on the front end saying, when would Earth be safe to go out? And there is that information out there, but is it just a guess?
Am I a bad mom because I haven't built a bunker?
No, you need to build a bunker on the golf course. Don't tell anybody about it until it's done. And then
we only build at night.
I was going to say, do you think your HOA is going to, they wouldn't allow a pool. You think they're going to allow you to put in a bunker?
You don't tell them about the bunker.
Yeah.
Well, we've already talked about it on the radio. Now they're going to be eyes on the prize and watching me. If I'm just putting in a plant in the backyard, they're going to be like, oh, she's building that bunker.
Right.
Trust me, we can get a bunker, and through the cloak of night, we can build it.
A clunker bunker.
A clunker bunker.
My bunker would disintegrate on itself and trap me in there.
Wouldn't you want a bunker, Kev?
No, I'm good. I don't know what I would do in a bunker.
I mean, you could probably build a bunker easier than I could. Kevin's got this cool, like, cement wall in his backyard. So it's kind of like a fence that nobody can see through.
You would want a tunnel?
No, I think I'm good.
What about a secret fort?
Yeah, no, I think I'm good.
Yeah. I guess we're just different people.
Sounds really expensive. Somebody's saying you could turn your pool into a bunker.
Oh, don't think I haven't thought about doing that.
Oh, that's an interesting concept. Yeah.
Yeah, if it's the end of the world, I don't know if I need to get my laps in.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
That's true, yeah. That might be your place.
The bunker would be more important than the pool. But then what do? You like cover it and then put grass on top of it so nobody knows you're down there?
And what kind of living are we doing at that point? I don't know.
I'll tell you what you're doing.
Just take me in the first round.
I'll tell you exactly what you're doing. You're surviving. The human spirit continues to go.
All right. Well, unless you want to be paranoid and build yourself a bunker.
Don't watch this movie.
Yeah, don't watch Leave the World Behind. It definitely shook Virginia.
Why do I choose the worst movies?
As you're flying.
I'm flying.
Yeah,
Right.
you didn't want to watch La Bamba on the plane?
Is there a worse choice?
I don't know.
Well, they released a new tranche of UFO files, UAP videos, whatever you want to call it. It's the 5th release that they have done now under the UAP disclosure order, consisting of 41 files, all coming from the Pentagon, FBI, CIA, State Department, all those kind of places. Probably the big the one thing that everybody's talking about, the big highlight, was the 2 U.S. military pilots near Bagram Airfield in Afghanistan that in 2002 saw this enormous, completely silent, unlit, equilateral triangle pass overhead. They say that it blocked out the stars. It was approximately 500 feet across. And it was moving at about 150 knots.
That's the one that scares me, is the large black triangle one that blocks out the sky. They say you look up, and it does. It blocks out the heavens.
Bruh.
You'll see stars, and then stars are gone because this thing is so massive.
So they saw it above them?
Yeah, and they said if it weren't for the stars they had, it was a clear night in the stars, because all of a sudden he was looking up at the stars and it was just black. And he's like, what is that? Because it didn't make any noise. And it just started covering up the stars. And then saw it went just kind of shimmering right across.
The other thing that's weird about these type of ships, or whatever you want to call them, a lot of times they're low flying without any sound. And sometimes if you do hear sound, it's a very, very low humming. But it almost as if everything around it goes still. And you feel like you are alone, but you're not alone. And it's pretty darn low that these things can get.
Mm-hmm. So that was one that really stood out from the release on Friday. They said there was another one in 2021. They had a live fire exercise in the Gulf of Oman, and an AC-130J gunship reportedly encountered approximately 25 UAPs. They said they were spherical. They came up cold on the infrared, so there wasn't any kind of like engine that was creating heat. They were moving in formations aggressively, and they got up to speeds of 1,300 miles per hour, which is pretty darn quick.
I think we're going to find that a lot of this stuff comes from the ocean.
Yeah, you've been saying that, and it kind of makes sense when you see, like, okay, where would they hide a big, huge 500-foot long black triangle?
Well, and I'm not saying that they have always lived in the ocean. I'm just saying that's where they stay if they come into our little area. They seem to like the water, opposite of the movie Signs, where they did not like water. Mel Gibson movie, M. Night Shyamalan, twist ending, very good movie.
They said these orbs were responding as the aircraft fired its cannon. So it's almost like they didn't like it or trying to interfere with the military operations.
There's all these stories about how military equipment doesn't work when these ships or entities are present. All of a sudden, you're in a jet fighter, and then your instruments aren't working. They shut down.
You can't fight.
They shut them down so that you can't do anything.
Wow.
A lot of the other videos that I saw from this release on Friday, they just look like a lot of the other standard stuff that you've seen where things are maneuvering in ways. Can't really see them too well on the radar. You can just tell that from what they can have, the instrumentation, that they're moving fast or in ways that typical aircraft does not. So a lot more of the same. Probably the big black aircraft was the one that came out, and the credibility of who's seeing these. It's not like you got a couple of yahoos that are out on meth in the West Virginia hills. These are military people reporting this.
I just don't want it to be where all we're doing is just releasing videos and videos and videos, and that's all we're getting. Mm-hmm. And we just get videos and no answers. I want answers, dang it. I want to know if we do have extraterrestrial bodies on this planet. Are they hidden somewhere? Have we talked to them, Virginia?
So what are they saying? They released all of this. Now what?
It's just more of the same. They're just letting you know what they have is disclosure, but I don't think they have any answers.
And if they do have answers, they're not going to give them to you.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're preparing you.
Well, I think they're preparing you for something because everyone now has the ability to record things. 30 years ago, no one was recording everything. That's why you didn't have that many videos of UFO. Now everyone brings out a camera when a fight breaks out. So there's more chances of catching something, especially if you're looking up and filming.
Which you do a lot.
Well, just be careful when you're looking up because something might be looking right back down at you.
Yeesh.
And they did also waive the non-disclosures of people that have worked in the government. And before they had to sign these non-disclosures to never talk about what they'd seen. And so they've waived that, saying that you could now come in and try to talk about it. It almost seems like the White House is trying to circumvent what might be the deep state that is holding on to some of these secrets. And so they're trying to encourage the people who might have been silenced by the deep state to say, come to us. We'll give you all the protection you need.
All I know is the thing I saw with Twigs from the Snack Pack is something I've never seen in this lifetime. Have no idea what it was, couldn't explain it. It looked like it shot out of the atmosphere. It was large, it was massive, and it had some kind of a metallic type of a weird plasma to it.
Do you wish you had it on video?
Oh, I think about it at least 3 times a day. I think I'm wanting it to come back. I'm doing everything I can. I'm doing alien meditations. I want it to come back.
There's one guy, and he has this imagery of a silver disc object that is like in Antarctica. And he said, they're trying to tell me that it's ice, but it's been there for quite some time and it's not changing. I think it's an airship. And he's calling on Mr. Beast to fund an adventure to go find this airship.
What is happening here?
Can you imagine if Mr. Beast is the first one that finds an alien spacecraft?
The first 10 people who can find this UFO will get $1 million.
Right, and then he gives it away to some viewer. It's like, this is where we are, baby.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
This Dirt of the Day is brought to you by my favorite closet people, closetsbydesign.com. Mark Zuckerberg is still trying to become a UFC fighter. And so when I saw this over the weekend, I was like, all right, let me take a look at this bro and see what's going on here. He's been training with like famous guys from the UFC that like know how to fight, and like just by the looks of these guys, they're just ready to eat people and break them in half. So I was like, can Mark Zuckerberg hold his own training? Now it's him and this guy, Marab, and they're training on this floating dock out in the middle of this lake. And I guess it's like, okay, that's kind of cool. So you have to have your core about you because the dock's moving, and then you're fighting this dude and you're kicking. But they're both wearing pads like on their legs and stuff, and they've got gloves on their hands. It's not bare-fisted. So they're protecting themselves, but even from this, you can tell Mark Zuckerberg is not ready for a UFC fight. If the pads were off and he had to really like get in there and grapple with somebody with any skills, Mark Zuckerberg would get his ass beat.
It was so funny. There's a clip where he was getting interviewed by Joe Rogan, and they were talking about hunting and bow hunting, and Zuckerberg starts talking about how he likes to hunt and do all this bow stuff, and Rogan kind of starts to push back a little bit, and you could tell old Zucky knew nothing about bowing whatsoever. So when he'd ask him about what kind of bow, what kind of test line to use, he's like, the kind that
the kind they load up for me and hand to me, and then it's already ready to go, and I just aim it.
He sounded like a kid in school who didn't know what he was talking about. I don't know why he's trying to get all tough. He's trying to get like
everybody's doing this now. He's like Jonah Hill.
Yeah.
Who do you think would win a fight between Jonah Hill and Mark Zuckerberg?
Jonah Hill.
You think he'd win?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess all these guys want to be like tough bros.
Yeah.
And there's still the rumor out there that Mark Zuckerberg wants to fight Elon Musk.
Well, they'll go on Rogan. Bro, you've got to eat crab brain mixed with testosterone and then spin it, put it in your arms, in your veins, and then do 1,000 push-ups with one finger.
Okay.
And it's going to get your heart rate up to the purest heart rate ever on the planet.
That's the secret, huh?
You're like, what are you talking about?
If this would happen, that would be huge. Because the rumors were gladiator match in the Colosseum in Rome. If they ever decided to do that, everyone would watch.
There's a thing that people make fun of when people go in to talk to Rogan. They try to act like Rogan and say things that Rogan would, things they think Rogan wants to talk about. Like, yeah, bro, I've been doing my legs. It's a leg day, tries, buys, creatine, bro.
Just trying to get on his level.
I snort a creatine on the reg.
Yeah.
It's and you can tell they don't work out.
If you were in the crowd at Caesar's Palace the other night, you got a little peekaboo show. I guess Kelly Clarkson had a mild wardrobe malfunction. Now, it wasn't full on. She was talking to the crowd and kind of moving around on stage when a gust of wind suddenly blew up her sheer top, revealing underneath a black lacy bra, but you couldn't see like anything. And she was laughing it off and saying that you wouldn't be able to see anything anyway because her boobies were too small. So
okay,
she was having fun with it.
Yeah.
And this is not surprising to me at all, seeing how I had tickets to see him and he canceled. Morrissey has canceled his upcoming Vegas residency. And it's a lot of dates, too. 4 back-to-back performances that were supposed to be starting this week. People already have hotel reservations. They already have plane tickets. They already have a full-on plan to go see him at the Wynn. But he will not be there. Morrissey is canceling shows yet again, just like he did to me at the Hard Rock.
Sounds like he's got some depression issues.
Yes,
And
I think he definitely has that.
I think it's one of those things where if you say the concert's in 3 months, he's going, okay, that's fine. I'll be able to do that in 3 months. And then when it's getting around to concert time, he might freak out a little bit.
I think you're exactly
right. That happens
right.
with artists sometimes.
I think you're exactly right. So there it goes. Don't buy Morrissey tickets.
Right.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
If somebody's done you wrong, it's time for you to sing along and call them out, call them out, call them out. You gotta call them out, call them out, call them out. It's time to call them out.
Well, there's one call them out that is really going viral today. There's a couple that went into a Shake Shack and they said that you are getting charged more for your menu items if you decide not to tip. Now, this is one of those video boards where you're really doing everything yourself. So they're like, okay, well, if I'm on a digital kiosk, who am I tipping and for what? And so they went on and they did their order. And at the end, it was like, the tip 15, anywhere to 20% or no tip. And they selected no tip. And that's where they said that this is what they got as a response.
My wife says that if you don't tip at Shake Shack, they make it more expensive per item, so we're about to find out.
Order 2 shakes just like before.
See, $5.99.
Okay. Uh-oh, there's been a pricing update on one or more of your card items. Please review.
Everything just went up 50 cents. Every item went up by 50 cents.
That's what they're saying. Now, Shake Shack says that that's not their policy and they're looking into that specific location.
Whoa.
But this is a video that right now is turning on Shake Shack as people are thinking that's exactly what they're doing. Because, look, that is definitely a hot button thing. The tipping issue, especially when nobody's done anything for you service-wise.
That is a hot take, too. And that is bad press. That will definitely be something that they have to deal with.
It's going to really shake things up.
Yeah. Now, Jbird, you had your own issue, you and your girlfriend, at a drive-thru at McDonald's.
You know, not everyone understands, and I don't know how they don't understand. You know, drive-thrus got the two things going at one time, and sometimes one goes ahead of you. Not everyone understands how that works, I don't think. I think they stop and let cars go. Long story short, we didn't do anything wrong. This guy in the line was a madman in the drive-thru and starts like screaming at me and my girlfriend and then flicks us off. And she's getting mad. I said, babe, just let it go. Who cares? It's the drive-thru. But he kept on screaming and was yelling at us. And it just shows you. We have no idea.
Was he in front of you or behind you?
We were kind of by the side. Then he was behind us because we could see what he was doing. And so now it was behind us and he's screaming and flipping us off. And I go, I don't know what this guy's deal is. But I said, let's not try to get into it with anybody. Why are we going to fight somebody in a drive-thru?
Right. You don't know me. I don't know you. He probably thought you cut him off.
Well, he also doesn't know I know the 8-point blocking system.
You're right.
If
he did.
Yeah. I've learned karate so I don't have to fight.
YouTube karate.
You see what I'm saying?
I do.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry. I'm taking the real stuff.
Okay.
I'm learning to fight so when we go out as a group, no one messes with us. I don't want the fight, but if someone steps, 8-point blocking system.
Look at him over there.
Yeah, it's just intimidating.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that suck? I go to defend the show's honor and get my ass kicked in under 3 seconds.
And it's video and it goes viral. Yeah.
That's how we finally go viral.
Yeah, that'd be it.
I'm okay with that. At least I tried.
Mm-hmm. Well, there is a call out here today where you got to see how the WNBA is going to respond. There are two former NBA players that have now declared for the WNBA draft. One is a former NBA first-round pick, Royce White, and the other is Enes Kanter, who has declared for the WNBA draft. And their argument is that since the WNBA hasn't really defined exactly what a woman is and said that they're open to anybody playing, they say if they identify as women, then they should be able to play in the WNBA draft. So, or in the WNBA. So we'll see if anybody takes them up on that in the draft. But it's one of those issues where it's really pressing on the WNBA saying, okay, will they define it or will they keep it open and then have to deal with people that might try to jump in and, you know, declare this just to prove a point.
It's kind of political, Virginia.
It has. You're
going to see people on panels today arguing on all different networks.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, Virginia watching
That is the one thing I can guarantee you will not get a minute of my time.
Just know there's going to be a lot of panels of yelling today.
Political and basketball, I'm out.
That's all political panels are 6 people on a screen just yelling over each other.
It is amazing what a tinderbox that WNBA is, though. I mean, it's just insane. There was like every headline that I saw coming out of that league, it was just one thing after another. It's very contentious. So there's a lot of fighting that goes on around what happens around that league. It's amazing to me.
Is the NBA still subsidizing that league?
I'm not sure what their involvement is with it and how much they're giving them. I don't know what the support is.
I bet you all this rumblings over here, over there, drama, that's good for ticket sales.
I don't know. Is it? I don't know if it's trans. Is it good for ticket sales? I am asking that question legitimately.
I don't know. I would think the hype would certainly help it.
There's more visibility, more storylines. People are paying more attention to it. You know, some of this stuff does drive it. I guess ultimately, is it a negative or not? But it does sound like, you know, things are really improving for the league. So I don't know if this is something that's good or bad that happens with it. Sometimes you might have contentious fights that actually elevates the league. So I guess we'll have to see how they handle this issue, but the ball is definitely in the court of the WNBA to see how they respond to these two guys trying to jump in, declaring themselves as women.
I mean, I was watching an old baseball game from the 80s where it was the Atlanta Braves versus the San Diego Padres. This was not a fight. This was a brawl where guys on the team were ripping off their jerseys, swinging bats at people. People from the stands were fighting with other players. It was next level fight. Fights have always gone on in sports.
Yeah.
It's always gone down.
There was a fight in Buffalo about the brand new stadium that had opened up. people were taking photos saying the sight lines in that stadium are horrendous.
Really?
They spent $2 billion on it. People were showing how they were sitting in front of railings or obstructions or things like that. So there were, look, I don't know if it's a hot take and they're trying to go that one angle, but yeah, you spend $2 billion on a stadium, you're hoping it's good. So some people were saying that whoever put this together wasn't really thinking about, the functionality of the stadium.
If I'm looking at a support beam and I bought season tickets, I'm hot pissed.
You'd think so. Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's nice to see something good happen for the Bills. People were complaining about their uniforms as well, so they didn't love them. But
they're kind of like gray.
They're gray with the helmet's a little different now. Yeah,
it looks weird. Oh.
Yeah, they I don't think they got the response they wanted to on the opening night of the stadium.
And there's a story behind why they're gray.
Okay.
Because they call Buffalo the nickel city, which, I mean, besides the penny, the nickel is the most low-budget coin we have.
Right. I don't know if you want to celebrate that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So they're called the nickel city, and then so the uniforms are like gray like a nickel.
Yeah. Feels like they kind of missed on a few things. It's all right. It's early in the season. They get all the bad out early.
Let's course correct.
Yeah. Bill Maher's getting called out for a joke he had about Ariana Grande on Friday night.
Bill Maher doesn't give a frog's fat ass if he gets called out about anything.
What do you say?
Here's the joke.
Unleashed a new trove of UFO files. Interesting things in there. Triangular craft, weird lights over an army base, a stick-like figure with large eyes. That was just an Ariana Grande video. We wanted to, maybe that joke will make her eat something. So I'm saying it. Maybe.
Yeah, he made an Ariana Grande jokes and people were saying that's not cool, dude.
There are certain comedians, they don't care if you think it's cool or not. Larry David being one of them. Mm-hmm. Bill Maher being another. They don't care if you're offended. In fact, when you get offended, you're making them win.
Yeah, he wants you to be mad.
He wants you to get mad.
Right.
You don't think that joke was gone through 9 different people? Of course it was.
There are a few things to call out here, a few more. One of them, I don't know if you guys saw the video that showed that dude that randomly sucker punched a woman outside of a sports bar in Little Havana on Thursday.
Why? What's going on?
I don't know. I'm seeing a little bit of this because there was the similar situation that happened with somebody that was chasing down a woman in Charlotte trying to sock her in the jaw.
We also had that one with the Hard Rock where that dude pushed that girl down with all of his might. What the hell's going on
Hard Rock
out there?
Cafe, yeah. I don't get what's going on, but it's pretty insane. I think the one in Charlotte is a mental health issue, and the family's kind of saying, look, we're trying to get him in a place where he can't be out hurting people, but that's just what happens when you have people that are mentally ill walking the streets. They'll just go up to a woman and boom and sock him in the face.
You don't know that. If you're out in the street and someone punches your wife or your girlfriend or your mom,
yeah,
I'm sorry, you're going to get pounced on. You're not going to even think, does this person have mental health issues? You're going to think someone's attacking your loved one.
Absolutely. Yeah, we have a serious gap in this country that we need to fill and fix because our mentally ill are allowed to just walk the streets, and a lot of times they're just cast back out with their families saying, we don't know what to do. And we're scared for society. We're scared for them. We're scared for anybody that comes in contact with them.
Dang.
And there's unfortunately too many people on the streets like that today.
And there's a misconception of people who have mental health issues that the parents did something wrong all the time. And that's not the case.
No.
That is not the case in every situation.
Just happens. There's more talk of these flock cameras that are out there. It's pretty crazy, everything that is going on with these. One call them out happened in Brookfield, Wisconsin. Police temporarily shut down I-94 and conducted a high-risk traffic stop. They surrounded a silver SUV and detained 2 people at gunpoint, all because the Flock safety license plate reader flagged the vehicle as being connected to an active Milwaukee homicide investigation. So officers boxed in the SUV, drew their weapons, stopped traffic, all this kind of stuff. Turns out it was a false alarm. The vehicle had already been cleared in the homicide investigation, but staff had failed to remove the active alert from the shared Flock database.
Oh, my.
So it got flagged, and they, did what they did, shut down a highway, drew their guns, and created a very dangerous situation because somebody, forgot to clear out the Flock system.
Now, if you pull over somebody that was innocent and that had nothing to do with that, do at least, as a police force, buy them a free lunch. Something, I think.
We're sorry we drew our guns on you and your kid.
You think you get something? I mean, maybe
here's a pizza.
Or get out a free jail card and be like, all right.
I think every police station should have a policy. If they pull over and do that, it's the wrong person. Lunch and dinner's on us.
Flock, tighten up your game.
And now there's a guy, 20-year-old Wesley Jackson in Monongalia County near Morgantown, West Virginia, that went around and was vandalizing some flock safety cameras because he did not like them. And now 20,000 people have come to his defense, saying that they are in favor of him doing what he did, tearing down those cameras.
Virginia, it's the beginning stages of robot warfare. It's us versus them.
Oh, this is scary.
People do not like these flock cameras.
If you think some people are not going to fight back against some of this stuff, you're crazy. They are, and they don't care if they go to jail. They feel like they're doing it for the right cause.
I get it. I mean, I can see both sides of the argument and understand where each side is coming from. The people that don't like the flock are afraid that they're going to be misused because I guess they have been misused.
When's the government ever misused anything?
So people are like, I don't want you following me, knowing me everywhere I go. But then the people that are for it are like, look, driving is not a right. It's a privilege. And your license plate is there for a reason so that you can be and your car can be identified.
I mean, when you think about it, your license plate is out in public all the time. Mm-hmm. You can film someone's license plate.
Right.
It's out there in public streets.
And that's their defense. They're saying, hey, look, we're just grabbing what's out in public anyway. It's just now we have a very convenient system that can track you down. And if you are wanted for anything, we'll find your vehicle or your plate and we will get cops there fast.
I think the one that scares me more is the facial recognition. As soon as you walk out your house, there's something that automatically pulls up all information about Virginia, her height, her weight, her crimes, every little thing you've ever done. All that information is just right there on a screen with facial recognition.
Well, if you pull up my weight from my driver's license, that's a lie. So, I got you.
I hate when something says I'm skinnier than what I am. I'm like, oh man, I'm not 180 right now. I'm 187. I feel fat.
They've got some apps out there now. One is called Flock Hopper that will help you find driving routes that will avoid the flock cameras.
Oh.
So good to know if you're on the lam.
Good to know if you are a drug mule.
Yeah. Another one is called Have I Been Flocked? It lets people search police departments' flock search logs obtained through public record requests to see if you're on that list. Like that person who got stopped, they could have gone and be like, hey, I shouldn't be on this list. You have me, like that warrant's over or whatever it is, the suspicion is dead.
The car was cleared.
Yes. So you could go to Have I Been Flocked to see if you are on the list of a car that they would pull over. So that's another thing you can do. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff. There's a bunch of YouTube videos out there now showing how flock security vulnerabilities allowed it to be hacked and then watched like a sort of Netflix for stalkers. So there are people showing how others are taking advantage of the flock camera system.
Oh, that's just it. It's a wonderful time to be a stalker. I mean, you couldn't ask for anything better.
Hacked into the flock, and now they can follow you if you come and go on the same road.
Oh, it's just a beautiful time to stalk.
Now,
you don't even have to put like a tracker on somebody's car. Now you can hack the flock.
No, you can stalk somebody from your couch.
All the lazy hackers and stalkers are like, yeah, this is so easy.
Oh, if you were a stalker back in the 70s, you're like, in my time, we're going to get off our ass and tail somebody.
Not no more.
Yeah.
You could be in your basement, in your parents' basement.
You're right.
Well,
which is where they are in every movie.
Boulder, Colorado is telling you that because of the flock cameras, they've reduced motor vehicle theft by 34.5%.
Well, that's what happens. They like to throw that stat to make you feel good. Oh, we need these flock cameras. Look, the crime is down. That's how they get you.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden, they know your blood type.
You don't even know your own blood type.
Yes, I do.
You do?
I got the one with the babies needed.
That's right. It's Kevin that isn't sure.
Yeah, I don't know. You saw on a Hope Sound Facebook group a nice column out. It said, my husband and I were driving 2 friends through Jupiter Island towards Hope Sound, and as we approached the railroad crossing on Bridge Road and Dixie Highway, the gate started coming down. A train was on its way. We were the 4th car in line, and as we stopped, my husband said, did that car get stuck in there, pointing to a red car trapped right underneath the gate. When seconds, a young man in the car ahead of us threw his door open, sprinted across the tracks to reach her. The train was getting closer. It says we watched frozen as he lifted the gate arm with both arms so she could back her car out just in time.
Whoa. That dude is a hero.
Yeah. So was he in the car with the girl, or is this a different dude?
He was behind the car, and he saw what was going on, that she was stuck in between the 2 arms and couldn't figure out, because, you panic.
Imagine if they were both single and they...
Be quite a love story.
That's quite a love story.
Yeah, I guess so. I hadn't thought about that.
There you go.
Look at you, always putting a little romance twist on everything, Casanova.
That's so not my MO.
His name was Josiah, so a big old thank you to Josiah for that hero's act.
They put a picture of him out, and they were like, we want to make this guy a hero. He needs awards. So wherever you are, Josiah and Hope Sound, you saved the day.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha-ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha-ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Well, the Whacked Out News is being powered by Lebovic Law Group, Warriors for Justice. 35-year-old James Gay and 52-year-old Everett Critchbaum were arrested after they got into a fight involving a machete and a hatchet in a Publix parking lot.
Ooh, a machete and a hatchet. Who would win? It's a good battle, I'll tell you that.
I think Machete might win.
You do? You can throw a hatchet.
Machete has a shorter handle. Hatchet has a longer handle, and you want to keep distance between you and your opponent.
Well, you asked me my opinion, so how can it be wrong?
Well, welcome to sitting next to a woman.
And my question is, was this after or before the grocery shopping? Because it is hard to fight with bags in your hand.
Yes.
One was holding a jug of milk.
One had a pub sub.
Now, that does increase difficulty.
It does. It really does.
Good point.
They said Everett was sitting in his car when James stopped near him, which then led to an argument. Both men got out of their cars with James grabbing a machete and Everett grabbing a hatchet from his car.
I mean, what are the odds? They both had a big blade.
Wait, so they didn't know each other? One has a hatchet, one has a machete?
Yes.
Y'all, we got some crazy people driving around.
They say both men suffered cuts to their hands during the argument, while Everett also got hit in the head with the machete while it was sheathed, knocking him out.
Oh.
They say when officers arrived, both men admitted they had previous issues with each other.
Okay.
Rekindled that old beef.
He's like, I'm going to keep my machete with me everywhere I go.
Maybe one of them was looking for the other one, you know?
Maybe. Well, Phi Delta Theta's national organization are investigating the fraternity's Florida Delta chapter after videos surfaced showing activities that students and alumni say may constitute hazing at the University of Miami. The university said it received the videos on July 29th, and in the video you can see what looks like a man's pant being set on fire before he is pushed into a swimming pool, while another shows a group of men in cheetah print swimwear performing a public dance that some observers described as a humiliation ritual.
Yeah, we got to shut this down. What the hell is going on that we're not criminally prosecuting dudes that light other dudes on fire for sport and fun?
So what you're saying is the fire was illegal?
Well, they're looking at it as being a hazing thing. I mean, it wasn't anything too insane, but it's still just anytime you're lighting somebody's pants on fire, that can go south really quick, and it's not a good idea.
I'm sure they were drinking as well, so let's add alcohol to the mix.
Yeah.
It's so stupid at this point because young men have lost their lives and died while this stuff is going on. There should be people like in jail for life sentences for killing college kids.
There should be a rule when you first start drinking, the first year, you should not be around fire.
Amen.
Trust me, I know.
Well, there's a viral video coming out of a valet in Miami where there was a guy that was standing at a Rolls Royce, and it looked like there was this stranger that was there, and there was this, I believe, a girl that was sitting in the car, and authorities came up, and he got tased pretty quick. They got him down to the ground, and people were kind of debating, okay, was it called for? Did they act too fast? Did they do the right thing? He's a bigger dude, too. They take him right down with that taser.
He's my God. Oh, man. Yeah, all I heard was a guy get tased in the middle of a tornado.
Yeah.
It's very windy down there in Miami.
Yeah, I guess they protect people that are driving Rolls Royces and Brickell.
What, so the guy was just standing near the Rolls Royce?
Yeah, he was like
tased?
by the passenger side. It looked like he was trying to get into the vehicle, and they were like, no.
Is this one of those things where you only see 10 seconds of the video?
You need to know more to the context of it.
Right.
Yeah. Everybody thinks they've got it all figured out. It's formulated a big debate online.
What was the guy doing?
Yeah,
and then
right.
the response time, it sounds like it may have been going on for a while to give the officers time to get there.
I've looked like an idiot and a fool on the air many of times, but when you just see a clip of something, you get the whole story and then you make all these judgments. I want to see exactly what happened.
Mm-hmm. Well, a story that I had on Friday, I didn't get to it. 35-year-old Stedman Bailey. He used to play at the University of West Virginia and then also for the St. Louis Rams. He got arrested after police say he engaged in sexual activity in public with 35-year-old Karina Manderson inside the Round 1 arcade and bowling alley at Pembroke Lakes Mall in Pembroke Pines.
Uh-oh.
The surveillance video allegedly showed the pair getting it on in the bar area while other patrons were nearby.
I mean, I feel like you have one of these stories once a week now.
You've got to be on something, right? Like, you can't be, like, fully functioning and just think it's a good time to get busy.
Yeah, you're on Viagra.
Now, Stedman Bailey admitted that both he and Manderson had their pants down and that his genitals were exposed, but denied that they actually had intercourse, saying the incident resulted from drinking alcohol.
They're playing skee ball.
She says she didn't even remember the incident and acknowledged she consumed way too much alcohol. So,
y'all.
Yeah, they did not find that the drinks had been tampered with, so it sounds like they were just really blasted, and they got arrested for exposure of sexual organs.
Oh, they didn't use the excuse, oh my gosh, somebody spiked my drink. That's why I was hanging from the ceiling fan naked.
Yeah. A pretty crazy story I saw in Tennessee where the husband of a cheating Tennessee police officer who filmed herself having sex with another cop in a middle school found the raunchy videos on his wife's phone and then turned them into officials.
Oh.
That's some sweet revenge, huh?
Yeah, that's a swift punishment.
Mm-hmm. And then in Wisconsin, a woman has been charged with stealing an ambulance completely naked. Okay.
Yeah, that's mushrooms or acid.
Stop. Put it in park. Are you a firefighter?
Yeah.
Okay, are you supposed to be driving this truck?
Yeah.
Why are you naked right now?
There you go.
There was questions.
Yeah.
That's when she finally realized she was not a firefighter.
She looked down and go, uh-oh. I didn't realize I was naked till you pointed that out.
Dang it, I almost got away with it.
An insane story. A 21-year-old Georgia man, Jesse Allen Davis, is accused of trying to run over a woman 3 times after she simply told him good morning while she was jogging in Marietta.
What the hell?
He didn't even know her. He first struck her with his vehicle, then made 2 more attempts to hit her. During the pursuit, he also crashed into a parked car and a utility pole.
What is going on?
That's my question. Back in the 50s, could you walk by people and just say hello and these moments would happen and they just were reported on? Or have they increased
I don't think to the same level. I think we have more substances and issues and more mental health problems than we've ever had. I mean, I can't speak to it because I wasn't doing radio in the 50s, but it doesn't sound like it.
It just sounds like that's such a weird thing. Hey, how's it going? Let me go ahead and turn into a maniac.
Yeah.
Kevin he's never struggling to fill the whacked out news.
No.
Never.
It's always, what are we not going to talk about?
Right.
Yeah.
Where's the cutoff? Because the crazy is prolific.
But I just always wonder, was the crazy always there and we just see more of it because it's reported on more?
Great question. Asked by a crazy guy.
Or is there craziness now because it's reported on?
She had to hide by a dumpster while calling 911, and you should see the mugshot of this dude. He looks a lot like Jack Nicklaus in The Shining. Remember his face when he's trying to come through the door?
Yes,
That's what this
Johnny.
21-year-old looks like.
Oh.
Yeah, he looks like an evil, twisted dude.
What the hell?
Yeah, it's crazy. And newly released police station and body camera footage shows that Jamie Lee Komorowski, she's now 27. She's the one that got all hammered and drove that bride and her groom right off the road and killed her and put him in the hospital. Remember they were in a golf cart?
I do remember the accident where she hit them. The bride and groom were in the golf cart leaving their wedding ceremony.
The body cam of that woman who hit them in the hospital is nothing short of nauseating. It's really tough to watch.
But she's more concerned about getting to call her dad. Here's part of the audio from the video.
What? I haven't been charged for anything.
You're under arrest.
For what? For what? For what?
Right now you're under arrest for felony driving under the influence.
Oh, really?
Right. Yeah.
Do you have the proof of that?
We are going to get the proof.
Oh, you're going to get the proof. So give me a phone so I can call my dad.
Stop.
I want to call my dad.
Stop. You're making this so much worse for yourself.
Really?
You are.
I want to call my dad. You don't have proof of anything. So give me a phone so I can call my dad.
Stop.
I want to call my dad.
I suggest that you stop.
I suggest that you give me something so I can call my dad, please.
Wow. Yeah. It was pretty rough. Her whole shirt was unbuttoned too. It was just she was a hot mess.
I don't even know if that's the one I'm talking about. There's another one where a girl she killed a bunch of people, and it was I believe it was the wedding one, and she's talking about how she was talking about she has an exam the next day at school, and she's going to Vegas in a couple weeks, and
yeah, I think there's been a few. Yeah. Like that. This is the one from Folly Beach, South Carolina.
Okay, wow, man, that's tough. That just sucks that there's that many of them.
Yeah, she was driving her Toyota Camry 65 miles an hour on a 25 with a blood alcohol level of 0.261, more than 3 times the legal limit.
Ouch.
Yeah. So.
That's a rough story, man.
Yeah, it is. It is very rough that they think they're starting off the rest of their lives and then they lose it that night. At least she did. So, yeah.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
And one of our KVJ Nationers hit me up on Twitter and they said, Kev, just as soon as you get into the THC beverage game, they're going to be shutting it down, dude. I was like, oh, that's right. I thought I'd heard something about this. And I'm like, oh, man. Of course, I find something I love. I'm like, oh, this is great. It's changing my life for the positive. And here we go. On November 13th, maybe the 12th, depending upon where you are, you're not going to be able to get those THC drinks anymore.
Oh.
Yeah, they're going bye-bye. So...
Can you get them in other states and then drive them across state line like a real rebel?
No, because it's a federal ban.
Yeah,
federal ban.
They'll still be.
So Willie Nelson just started his. Is that going to shut that down?
I guess everybody's gone.
Damn.
Yeah, I guess they're all gone.
I've seen them advertise that a lot. Some tells me you'll still be able to get some, but you might have to
bootleg Willie.
You have to know a person. You know this stuff goes. It's the modern day moonshine.
Interesting.
Now, there are people that are pushing back on this because they said, look, you're going to dismantle a whole industry overnight by doing this. And they say, well, you guys took advantage of a little bit of a loophole that we had in the laws. And so we're going to close that loophole that allowed you to start making these THC beverages that could give you some effect. And you can get anything from 2.5 milligrams to 5 to even the big dog 10 milligrams of THC.
I know a bunch of people who have quit drinking because of it.
Sure.
And I'm not saying that drinking these are any better. I don't know the research on that. I know you're replacing one bad habit with another, but I can tell you this much: they're not trying to fight an entire party, and their marriage is going well now.
Well, the thing that's, I mean, the thing that's insane to me is
Willie Nelson's weed drink saved my marriage.
Yeah, the 2 bottles of whiskey per weekend wasn't helping the marriage for some people I know. But then they switched to the weed drinks, and their love life's thriving. They're not fighting anybody anymore.
Wow.
No ER trips with stitches.
Well, to me, it really is crazy that, alcohol would still be very legal. And you're right. I mean, we just had a story about somebody ending somebody's life very early because they were drinking and driving, causing an issue. Now, I know you can drink these things too and, still cause some issues. But yeah, so the alcohol would still be legal. A lot of the pharmaceutical things that seem to be wrecking people's lives and causing overdoses and things like that you can still legally get on the market, that would be available. But these THC drinks, gone.
I wish we all could live in this land of utopia where no one ever had to drink or do anything to feel a little bit better or relaxed. But I can tell you this much. I've had alcohol. I've had the weed drinks. Alcohol, it's not even close to what it does to a person compared to the weed stuff. I'm just... And I'm not the only person that says that. Now, you're going to get stories of people that say, I remember I smoked the weed, man. I saw the devil's face. He tried to choke me. I get it. It's not for everybody. None of this is for everybody. But I know some people that it has helped them. It just has. Not everyone lays on the couch and does nothing with their life when they smoke weed, believe it or not.
Well, there's hope for it. There's a couple things could happen. One, of course, they could drag their feet and they could delay this because it's what it is, of course, anything that has to move through the government could move slowly. And if people want to try to, slow it down, that could do that. Like they could maybe push it off for a couple years. Some people are saying, just regulate it and treat it like alcohol. Go in there and make sure that you got to do ID checks. You got to be 21 and over and just, treat it like that kind of stuff and have more regulation on it. Tax it and do whatever you need to do. So I'm hoping that it doesn't kill it, but it does or should bring attention to people. If you found this, and I know for me personally, I'm able to drink less alcohol because of these things. And I like the switch out myself personally.
Of course you do.
I just want to relax. I don't want the alcohol effects. I just want to be able to chill a little bit, having one of these. I'm good to go.
Well, you've been talking for 5 or 6 years about how you don't like the feeling of alcohol after it takes way longer for it does. Yeah. Also, too, you don't try to punch the wall on the weed. I'm not saying you do.
No, still, I totally agree. I'm a better human on these drinks than I am on alcohol. And look, to me, I'm a big fan of. I'm a grown ass man.
Yes.
Like, let me make some of my own decisions.
God bless you if you're a person that never drinks, never smokes a joint. Good for you, man. My hat's off to you. You found the secret. That's great.
But some people need to chill out over here.
Yeah, some people might want a weed drink every now and then. So get off my ass.
And get out of my cupboard.
Yeah. Worry about you.
Yes.
So whoever wants to go fight this, I think there's an audience out there that would be happy if you did, and you might get a few votes if you go chase this down and make this not happen. All right, Bird, what you got on your mind today?
What do I have in my mind? That only got me all flustered.
He got all excited about your weed drink.
Well, I got excited.
He's like, yeah, that's mine too.
I got excited.
Now it's all the only thing on my mind.
Then I got disappointed. Now I want to fight. No, I wanted to throw this out. I know a lot of KVJ Nationers like when we get them involved in some of our produced videos, and I'm making a Where My Birdie's At music video.
Oh.
So if you are interested and you want to make a little cameo in our next music video, go ahead. The easiest way, just send me a message on my Instagram, Jason KVJ. Hit me up in the DMs and say, Bird, I'd love to do that. I'd love to be a part of the video, and then we can work out a schedule. But I need about 30 people in a parking lot getting all hype.
Okay.
And 30 people really isn't that many, but on camera it does look like a lot. You have to manipulate the shot, Virginia.
Just use AI.
I'm not going out like Will Smith, who made a fake audience and didn't think anyone was going to catch him on it. Like, Will, your audience is AI.
Wait a minute, that's 3 of the same person in the crowd.
It was. Are those triplets?
Nobody knows that many triplets.
Yeah, but if you are interested in being a part of a KVJ produced, whatever, let me know in the Instagram DMs.
Okay.
Love it.
What's on your mind today, Virginia?
Well, this just in, I got a cute little selfie from Rocco and Panda, who are walking into Rocco's first day of 6th grade. Big deal, new school, new schedule, and new start time. They used to start in the 7 a.m. hour, which was really tough. That means you got to get up at 5:30.
Oh, it's awful.
It's awful. Now, starting at 9:20, look at this smile on that kid's face.
Hey, do you have the original video when you're walking Rocco in the library and he says, because it's a damn library, that's why. Remember that video?
Yeah, it's pinned on our TikTok.
We should re-release that on our YouTube Shorts. It's never been released. Let's see if that does well on that.
I love it. First day of school.
Yes.
Good idea. Okay, so here's Rocco and his dad, first day of school. And then also, it's the first day of school for Andy the alien's daughter, Shay.
That's nice.
And it's her birthday.
Wow.
So she woke up to balloons. Look how cute she is. Birthday and first day of school. It's a big one, Shay.
That's the key. Try to win the Monday. Win Monday over. Everyone always dreads the Monday. Make your Monday cozy if you can.
I'm filled with nothing but optimism.
On this Monday?
On this Monday, it's a good day, y'all.
Oh, my gosh. You're so going to get into a fender bender. I'm just kidding.
If I get into a fender bender, it's your fault.
I know.
And you put it in the universe.
I was just trying to make a joke, and now I wish I could take that back.
Jason!
All right, time to play a round here of the no-name movie plot game. Virginia versus Jbird, head-to-head battle. All I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be telling you the plot of a movie, and then you got to name that film. Now, we got 20 seconds on the clock. We'll see how many you can get through in that time. If you don't know the answer, you can pass on to the next. Are you ready, Virginia?
I am so ready.
Okay. 20 seconds. Our time begins now. A lawyer can't tell an untruth for one full day.
Liar, liar.
A man relives the same day until he becomes
Groundhog
a better
Day.
person. A family discovers their new house is haunted by playful ghosts. You say 3
Ghostbuster.
times.
No,
You say 3
Beetlejuice.
times.
Beetlejuice.
A washed-up baseball team in Cleveland wins by breaking all the rules.
Pass.
A teenager...
Oh, Major League.
Major League. Sorry, it's baseball. I never saw it.
Okay.
That's a great movie. To me, it's other than Field of Dreams, the best baseball movie ever made.
Okay.
And the most realistic baseball movie ever made.
Okay. Well, Jbird, you've got a 3 spot. You're staring at.
Nobody cares.
Oh, yeah, they do.
No one cares. I get it. I understand.
No one cares about baseball. They care about you.
Well, that's nice.
That's true. Let's clarify.
Yeah, it's baseball we hate, not you.
You don't care about my top 5 baseball movies?
Okay, Bird. Gotta get a 3 to stay in, 4 to get the win in 20 seconds in the no-name movie plot game. Here we go. A giant ape falls for a woman taken to a mysterious island.
King Kong.
A man communicates with aliens using music.
Pass.
A mailman inspires hope after the end of civilization.
Planet of the Apes. No. Oh, pass. No. Oh, my God. Close Encounters.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind was the one in there.
Gosh, I hate.
That was a far encounter.
Oh, my gosh. I hate a ticking time clock. Gosh, just put the intensity down.
And that's so ticky.
Oh, that is it's a bomb going
That
on.
one ticks hard.
That is ticking.
Yeah, that one ticks real hard. Hate to be this dude. He's being accused of something pretty serious by his stepdaughter. Now, he is saying that the reason why is because they are not going to be buying the 16-year-old girl a brand new car for her birthday. And because of this, apparently she has lashed out and now accused her stepfather of something that's really not great, basically coming on to her and doing inappropriate things. Now, this girl's biological father lives very far away and really isn't in the picture too much. And he just said, look, this is a tough situation because this girl is spreading these kind of rumors and causing issues, and I'm just curious how to handle it. Because of this situation, my wife and I are trying to figure out what to do with this girl. Do we keep her here and risk that she could do other things to cause issues within our family here, or should we try to ship her off to her dad, which is maybe what she's trying to do? He doesn't seem to be too willing to watch her, and we're afraid of what might happen if she does go and live with him. But can you have somebody that is openly rebellious against you and doing things that could get you locked up or affect your reputation and help you lose your job? I don't know how you handle a kid that is like this and coming up with these kind of allegations.
You got to get professionals involved.
Yeah.
If you are really not doing anything wrong, let's say that's the case and someone's accusing you of that, especially if it's the daughter or your stepdaughter, you got to get professionals involved. You got to protect yourself. Now, is he telling the truth, or is the or is the daughter telling the truth? See what I'm saying?
The thing is, the daughter has done a few things before that included her own mother and things that turned out to be lies and she got in trouble for. And so right now the wife is believing him because she's trying to say the stepfather touched her inappropriately. And the wife is backing him up and saying, yeah, I could see it. And she knew how upset she was when she didn't get the car. And she said this is kind of her MO. When she doesn't get her way, she lashes out, and she realizes how easily you can get parents into trouble these days. So she just goes off and tells somebody else in the family or somebody at school, and then they have an investigation, and then it's causing all these kind of issues, and they don't really know what to do because, you know, she does have power because it is starting to look bad, and she doesn't stop with these lies. And so the question is, eventually, is law enforcement going to be like, why would she keep saying all this stuff if there wasn't any truth behind it?
Well, there's got to be an investigation, and they would have to do a thorough investigation, and they usually do a pretty good investigation, and they're gonna have to talk to a lot of people and dive real deep into this, because you're right, this is a big bad allegation to be thrown at you.
But if she's making this up, she's not welcome in our home. Her new home is either with her dad or with juvie. Because you can't have somebody in your home that makes up something like this. This is very serious.
It is very serious. Yeah, absolutely.
And you hate to say it because it really does suck, because there are so many people who do go through this horrible thing, but there are people who absolutely lie about stuff like this.
So people are saying
this is a big lesson for the liar. Whoever's lying is not allowed in the home.
Well, they're saying that maybe you could go for a mental evaluation on this girl and let people know that maybe the system would help you out and they could listen to what's going on and saying, hey, look, I can promise you none of these things are happening. She's had a pattern of when she doesn't get her way that she lashes out and creates lies. And it seems like the more damaging she knows, the better, because she really wants to get leverage on us.
Where's the therapist that helped with the first scenario where she accused the mom of stuff?
They didn't use one on that one. It was something, it was just, that one didn't have to do with any kind of like sexual abuse.
Gotcha.
That was.
But there are documented cases where this has happened, where it's been proven that someone was lying about the bad things that were happening.
Was it documented in this one that she was lying? Because then that's a track record of lies.
They've gone through this one, and this right now they're stuck at, the stepfather's insisting he didn't do it. The mom is believing him, but the daughter is still holding on to her accusations. She's not recanted them, and there hasn't been proof that it didn't. But look, I mean, for him, you cannot be anywhere close to this girl alone. You would always have to have a situation where somebody's there watching you, and that would be very tricky in your own home.
And even if it's proven that you're not guilty, and let's say you're really an innocent person, it won't matter for some people. All they'll just hear is the fact that you were accused of it.
And they'll believe the daughter.
They'll believe the daughter, and they'll believe all that. That's just what happens sometimes in some of this stuff. It's sad and it's scary.
Yeah, I would think you need to get the girl help. I think you probably need to get her out of the house, unfortunately. And she's only 16 years old, and I'd hate to make her feel like she's abandoned, but when you come up with accusations of your stepfather touching you inappropriately, then you cannot be under the same roof, I don't think, until that's fully resolved.
I'd have cameras everywhere. I would try to protect myself as much as I could. Mm-hmm. If you are innocent, if you're innocent and you're accused of that, I mean, that is just, your life is wrecked.
Does her dad live in town, or
no? He's
far away,
cross country kind of thing.
So if we ship her to dad, then we can't continue the local investigation.
And he's not showing a lot of interest, like he's never has in her life, and so I think that's part of it. She's always had issues. It's just how her dad's kind of abandoned her and took off, kind of thing. So I mean, look, I feel for her. I'm sure she's going through, and she's trying to sort out her emotions. But boy, I mean, this is real damaging stuff when you throw out that kind of allegation against his stepdad.
Who are you talking about, the wife or the daughter?
The daughter.
Talking about the daughter. Yeah.
So after this accusation is out there, she shouldn't want to be in this house anyway. Mm-hmm. If this is indeed going on, then you shouldn't want to be there. And if it's not going on, the dad should not want her there, like the stepdad. So under no circumstances should she spend another day in this house, right? But like, where does she go?
Well, they'll figure all that out. They're not going to allow this girl to live with that father if that's what's going on. And she's 16, going on 17. She's close to being. By the time this is all settled out, she'll be able to live on her own if she wants to.
And maybe you could have her stay with a friend right now. You know, with the situation that's going on.
You know how this stuff goes. It takes forever to get through the courts. They drag their feet with all this stuff.
Katie's on here from Wellington. You say your friend went through this very same thing. What happened in that situation, Katie?
So there were two daughters in the house. One was a stepdaughter who was, you know, a teenager, and then the other one was a younger kid. So the guy being accused was the biological father of the younger child, but the stepfather of the teenager.
Okay.
The teenager is the one that accused him of doing what she said he did. She told somebody at school, who then, you know, called the, police, and the mom got called home. And basically what ended up happening was they separated, and the mom and the two daughters moved up with the mom's parents, so the grandparents. And he ended up moving in with his parents, and they separated for a few years. Unfortunately, this girl was lying, and there was no basis. Like, she was lying. She was not telling the truth. So after a few years, when she was of age and old enough to move out, she moved out on her own, and then they got back together.
The couple did.
Yes, they did. Wow. They never really broke up, but they couldn't live together because the daughter refused to live with him, and the mom was not going to leave her child homeless, even though she was lying.
Wow, that's so messed up.
How is it known?
That's so messed up.
So messed up.
How is it? How did it come out that she was lying, and then were there any repercussions to the girl for making up the accusation?
Turns out that the girl does have some mental issues, personality disorder kind of stuff. So she was put on medication and therapy, things like that. But there was just a lot of animosity and anger and resentment in that family, and there still is.
Yeah.
A lot of times.
Like she was,
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Really. Just it was a false accusation all the way. So now her little sister had to live without her dad for a few years.
Right. That's tough. Yeah.
And a lot of times when after they get accused in something, it's proven that they're not guilty, nothing happens to the person who accuses them. They may go to jail for a couple months, but if you're accusing somebody of something like that, which is horrible, and that guy was to be found guilty, he would be going to prison for a long time.
Totally.
So if you're lying about something like that, you should be going to prison for something like that.
You would think
what if
so.
it's a minor, though?
You can still go to jail. You can still. There was a kid that was 14 years old, and they said he was an adult because he committed a murder, and they charged him with murder as a 14-year-old, depending on the state and what they've done.
It needs to be pressed upon it, just how serious it is. Yeah, that's too bad. I'm glad they got back together, and hopefully he's vindicated, and nobody thinks that he would do something that terrible, because I couldn't imagine a worse charge against
the worst part was when he found out and was told that somebody was hurting her, because like I said, she told the school. The school called them and said what she accused somebody of hurting her, and he was so angry he wanted to go out and kill whoever it was.
Right.
And then when he found out she was saying it was him, he was just devastated because he'd raised her for years.
Yeah.
She was angry because she didn't get her way for something.
Wow.
Yeah, well, apparently this happens, unfortunately, somewhat frequently. So, yeah, it's a very tough situation. I'm glad they made it through, and I'm hoping in this situation they can make it through. But it sounds like you're in for years of problems because of this allegation.
It seems like it's gotten more prevalent. And I hate to say it, and I hate to keep saying it, but I blame social media. Victimhood, when you're not really a victim, is quite lucrative. And that's not a knock. If you're really a victim, my heart goes out to you. But there are people out there who are not victims, who are saying they're victims, and they're getting a lot of cha-ching by playing the role of a victim when they're not a victim.
Well, I think what you see is more people being rewarded than punished for these accusations. And if they're false, and it's proven to be false, that it should be publicized that you get a punishment for it. And it should be a severe punishment. Because otherwise, how do we start separating? You should know that if I'm going to make this allegation, it had better be true. I don't know what the hell's going on at QVC, but they got me almost wanting to watch.
Almost.
You
got to get through a lot of fluff to find one little nugget of funny.
Boy, they have had some moments, though. I don't know what was going on. There was an avalanche of stuff I saw over the weekend after we played that one blooper clip on Friday.
Did they realize, all right, this is going to get us some viral action if we have flubs?
Maybe. I don't know.
That is a thing. SNL's been accused of that. When a sketch isn't going well, people will start to mess up on purpose to save the sketch.
Okay.
Jimmy Fallon
trying to give you something funny.
Being the number one person.
Well, if you missed it, this is what kind of started it all. Now people have been trying to find all these clips of these flubs on QVC. This is the one where the lady was trying to talk about a blowout, and she didn't say it right.
Show the texture and this wave pattern. Again, it looks like you went and got a job at your blowout at your salon. Oh, my God.
Is she the one that said, oh my God, or was it the other woman?
No, it was the woman who had said, BJ comments like, oh my God, I can't believe this.
And then she never faced the camera.
No.
And then like 10 seconds later, you see her just duck down like she's trying to hide from her words.
Well, she ducks down, and all of a sudden they've got this really tight camera shot on her face.
Yeah. Somebody else was bringing out the potty words on QVC as well in another clip.
This call is great.
Are we in for that or what? I mean, it's so. I don't know. It's so.
We want to apologize for that. So that went south very quickly. Terribly.
They were having such a good time, and this guy dropped an F-bomb, and they just, look at him. They didn't know what to do.
The guy got carried away. He was too in it. He was having some QVC
fun.
I mean, it's so. I don't know. It's so.
We want to apologize for that. So that went south very quickly.
There's some really good QVC ones that are out there. The one of the guy falling on the ladder, that one.
That's pretty amazing. Yeah, here's one they had where they were trying to show off this puncture-proof mattress that they had, but the freaking girl wears these high heels up on the mattress.
And she pops it.
We used to always let the dogs come and sleep with it on the air mattress too, or the air bed, because it works.
Yeah, so this one is actually 40% more puncture resistant. So if you've got pets who love it, and I have people.
That one time. Maybe don't go on it with people.
Oh no, now we're gonna end up on all kinds.
And kaboom, away it went. Like right on cue.
When the product backfires live. That's amazing.
No. That's bad on many levels.
Yeah, that was fun.
The wig people probably loved the blowout. the mattress people not loving their blowout.
I forget what clip it was you played, but it was this big room full of science nerds, and this guy was gonna produce this starting car with a button, and everyone's getting ready, and they count it down. He hits the button, and nothing happens. He's like, "Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. Let me try it one more time." Nothing happens again. Then all of a sudden, all these people are on stage trying to fix it.
Maybe we shouldn't have gone live.
Oh, always tape.
Always tape.
And this was, and that's the thing about QVC, though. I mean,
They're live, baby.
They're live.
Yeah, they're just running it. And I love this clip because they took probably the most unathletic woman on the set and they put her on an adult tricycle with a little helmet on. And they wanted to ride this bike around, but you can tell she doesn't ride bikes very often. And she definitely doesn't know how to steer.
Oh, no.
Because she gets up all the speed she can and drives straight into a garage door.
Oh, no.
Here she goes. Oh, here she goes. Chelsea's here, taking a spin. She literally had no training on this. Okay, here. Are you okay?
She's not okay.
Is she okay?
She's not okay.
She just crashed into him.
Turn her mic off. Turn her mic off.
Her arm is hanging from her shoulder bone.
Chelsea's passed.
I don't know. She built up so much speed. It looked like she was trying to end it. She just goes as fast as she can straight into this garage.
What are you trying to prove, Chelsea?
And I love how
there's no steering at all.
The other announcers, they try to be concerned. Is she okay?
She just had so much momentum. She's like, "Oh, this is the most athletic thing I've done in my life."
Okay, here. Are you okay?
No, she's not okay.
Yeah, gotta tell you, if you're just looking to kill a little time, maybe throw a little QVC. They've been entertaining lately, y'all. We were talking a little bit late last week about some of this AI slop that is out there, and the vertical videos are getting very popular now. And the thing that's insane about it, they're even saying that you could sell off your likeness to some of these Chinese companies that are just making it's AI slop. Everything about it. It's written by AI. It's AI actors and actresses. And it is god-awful stuff. But they're saying that the viewing hours on this content is going through the roof, which I couldn't believe. And they say it's especially popular with women 30 to 40 years of age. And I saw what my wife was watching the other day. I'm like, what is that? She's like, oh, this is so great. These actors are amazing. I'm like, Kim, they're AI. They're not even real. She's so blind. She can't even see like what she's watching. And I'm like, just listen to how they're talking. I couldn't even believe it. She had no idea this was AI. But listen to how they speak and listen to the romance that they do. This is the kind of crap that my wife is watching that's doing so well on these AI slop vertical videos.
The man I had been dating online for 3 years walked into my life. The impact was so strong, my brain instantly went into alarm mode. He locked eyes on my direction and strode straight towards me. My heart slammed against my ribs so hard, it felt like it might break out of my chest.
It might break out. This is AI. It can't even talk right.
By the way, I saw what this video is. This is steamy. There is...
Oh, it's mommy porn.
It's mommy porn.
It is.
Borderline Skinamax.
Oh, it's unbelievably like salacious.
Is Daddy not feeling it?
Well, I was almost late to the opening break today because I was watching the video.
You're in your car watching mommy porn.
I was in Daddy's studio.
2 dudes, mommy porn.
I still couldn't bring myself to look up. I could only steal glances at him.
Baby, make some noise.
And he's, doing things.
Oh, he's doing a lot of things.
Baby, touch yourself.
I want to hear you say my name. Just like yesterday.
Luca. After 3 years of being bullied by Chloe Whitmire, I decided to get even. I used her photos and her name to create an anonymous account and ended up hooked the star captain of the football team. That bastard was notorious on the field for being wild.
I mean, it's just crazy. And everything, it's either hockey players, it's ranchers, or it's the star quarterback on the football team.
Everything you're playing right now, that's exactly what it sounds like when you go to watch these fake murder documentaries.
Yeah.
It sounds just like that.
This is AI slop. This is how it's done. And you even heard that one spot, it didn't talk right.
It looks like somebody
double the words.
Like somebody like back in the day used used to splice tape.
Yes.
It sounds like somebody who doesn't know what they're doing has spliced this together, and the voice and the pace changes.
And it starts to give odd details. For example, let's say it's a story about Virginia. She was a mother of 2. She went to the grocery store that day. She bought milk. She bought eggs. That's the kind of mother she was. She loved to make sure her kids were taken care of. You're like, why do I need all this information about this murder story? It starts giving you this odd backstory that no one would ever want or need.
So this is called AI slop.
Yeah, that's the term.
And it's on all of our Instagram, social media, YouTube.
And yes, and then if you make fun of a robot, they're called clankers.
And then the more you watch it, the more it feeds it to you. So my wife, that's all that she's getting served, and she just can't get enough of it.
And if you see a person that's looking like you think it's a person, but you know it's a robot, you're like, it's a clanker.
And they'll change their appearance midway through the story. I'm like, well, that person looks different than they looked in the previous slide.
It's just not quite right. As you're watching it with your human eyes,
like, no,
you're seeing like it's just off enough.
So that's when people are using AI slop. If you've got someone who knows how to make a movie, knows how to edit, they would edit out when you make that turn, all of a sudden your face looks weird. They're not going to keep that in there. They're going to edit that into something else so it's not looking like AI slop.
Gotcha.
Like Kevin always says, it's a tool. But just because you know about AI and you hit a button, it doesn't make you a musician. It doesn't make you a movie maker. It's a tool to help you get the basics down so you can show your friends.
So they're lazy creators and they're lazy editors?
Yes.
Yeah. And it's pretty insane because I would never think that it would have a market. And then I see just how much my wife is watching it. And they were talking about the hours that it is logging. And it's some serious hours. A lot of women especially love this romantic slop, whatever it might be. They're finding people, and the AI stuff, unfortunately, is getting an audience. So when they do, they're going to create more of it.
But there's also a little bit of a pushback on what even Kevin's saying. People are saying that the AI slop isn't being rewarded for content. It's getting rewarded because it knows the algorithm. There's a difference between winning the algorithm, you still win, you get your numbers, or having actual good content. There's a war going on right now. And just because something's got a lot of numbers and interaction does not necessarily mean it's good. This is a business now. People are paying robots to, oh, what a great video, Virginia. You're awesome. The dirt of the day is amazing. Bot.
Yeah.
Nobody would say that.
I was just saying.
I mean, the dirt of the day is okay.
Well, you ever see a video and you go, everyone likes this video? Everyone thinks this Corey Feldman song is awesome? No.
Yeah. It's doing everything right. We'll see. And who knows? We might be seeing more and more of this slop all over your feeds. All right, about time to head to the after the show. You can watch it live on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitch. Bird, if you would, wrap us up with your thought for the day.
Growth begins the moment you stop defending your mistakes and start studying them.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.